We're gaming now. I think I'm good. Yeah, looks good. Time for PK. Last time we got Steelix. Today we're going to go get Heracross, which is another adventure in itself. Heracross requires beating like 6 optionals. So like, gotta beat like 6 optionals. And you gotta do some, and I gotta do some scouting. There's no optionals on 210, right? Anyway, let's learn. I need the, hold up. I need the doc that has just the official docs. I need the official docs here to understand if this is good. Give me 1 minute to check one thing, though. Then we'll go for real. But ideally here we want to like, see if there's optionals on 220, and then if there are, we want to see if there's get to 221. We want to get to 221, and we'll fight the swimmers. And when we kill all the swimmers, then we will go and fight Fisherman Greg and the Dora Diego fight. That's ideally what we're going to do today. At least that's the plan. So let's try it out here and see if I can find this doc to see if there's any trainers that I missed. I think I need to turn up the stream mic a tiny bit. Yeah, like that much probably. Okay, now let's see if I can find this thing. It should be like Plat Kaizo docs, just docs. Plat Kaizo docs. And in here, yeah, this one's going to be too large. I just want the trainer docs. I mean, I have them in here, but like, I just haven't opened it in a little bit. This one. Which route is this? 220 and 221? When would you officially get access to 220? Probably after Wake. So maybe they're in this split in here. I mean, I already calced them, but I just want to make sure there's no optionals. Anyway. Fisherman Greg. I've been told this guy was a demon. He does appear a little demonic, for sure. Fisherman Greg seems a little bit demonic. What's up? This... Did I load the dock yet? No, I did. Okay. You would technically have access to 220 trainers after Byron Split. As soon as you get to Byron Split and got Surf. So, they're not in here, though. They're in the 221 section at the end. Which is all I wanted to make sure, is that there's, like... that there's no other trainers, but we'll go Scout. Yeah. Oh, it's on 220. It's just on 220. Oh, I see. Okay, perfect. Anyway, these 4 trainers are demon. They're actually easy, but the fact that you don't know means that they're demon. But I figured this one out. So this is where we're going to go explore first. We need to bring a team of 6 that can beat all 3 of these Swimmer Wang variants. So I took notes on the Swimmer Wang variants, and I have like lines for all of them basically, right? And basically I can figure out which one it is by what it does like immediately. So the lead that we want here is we always want all of these Kingdras have Dragon move plus Water move, and we just want it to always Water move. Just want it to always Water move. So we're going to lead Steelix, who baits always Water move from this. Is Steelix not in here yet? Oh, I got to upload and import Steelix. We're going to lead Steelix. We're going to use Mantine. I'm just updating. Hold up, give me a second to reload the calc. And then basically we're going to use Mantine, Ludi, Kingdra, and Walrein to beat like any permutation of the fight that we encounter. But like we want to make sure that we have options to go to for all of these things. What's up, Tao? What's going on? This guy, Ludi, Goat, and we want to bring Walrein. So this is the team that we're going to use. And then there's a flex slot. And I think the flex slot, I'm just going to bring level 100 Happini. Because, like, if it's the bad move set, and I know that, then I can just go to level 100 Happini and just yeet it. And, like, get, like, 100% damage of recoil on... It's the Swimmer Wang B that's the demon one. Swimmer Wang B is the one that you have to be worried about in the streets. This one's got Mystic Water with Outrage, Waterfall, Giga Impact, and Iron Head. But Happini gives it 57% recoil, which gives me a chance to beat this guy. So I think that's a good play, because this one is like Demon and I can't counter it. So we're bringing Happini for that. Either way, just to double check, Steelix on all variants of Swimmer Wang. Baits. We'll do each Swimmer Wang in order to make sure that the line works, because then I'll make sure that my team works. So this one is the choice specs one. You know that if it's level 93, it's either specs or it's Mystic Water. But the Mystic Water set is physically oriented, so you would know. Swimmer C is a higher level Kingdra that has choice band. You also always know that. Either way, this guy is going to see Hydro Pump, right? It's going to click Hydro Pump. We'll go Kingdra. Kingdra, level 100 with Dragon Fang. Could try to hit this range and not die. We are dead to double crit. There's nothing we can do. We're going to try to hit this range. And then we're going to bait Surskit for highest damage, probably, with Shadow Ball. Probably highest damage with Shadow Ball, yeah. Or Bug Buzz. It's one of the two. But, like, Shadow Ball certainly is highest damage here. Or Bug Buzz might be 95 BP. Yeah, that's more damage. So it's going to go Surskit, right? And then we're going to bait Bug Buzz. Mantine just walls every variant of Surskit. So we just use Mantine to wall every variant of Surskit. There are some Surskits, I think, that we don't kill. Like that we need Sharp Beak for. Like this one. No, not this one, but there's one of them that we need Sharp Beak for. The Surskit on this one. I had like 4 calcs open at once while I was doing this to try to like be able to like look at multiple variants at the same time. This one. Yeah, you need Sharp Beak to kill this Surskit. Which I'm slower than, but like I wall this guy. So Sharp Beak, Mantine. Yeah, Mantine gets Sharp Beak here. Kingdra always gets Dragon Fang here. That's confirmed to be true. Ludi always needs Miracle Seed for this. Walrein, I don't know. I haven't figured it out yet. But either way, we're looking at Wang A. On Wang A, we beat the Kingdra. If we need backup on the Kingdra, we go Ludi. Mantine beats this guy. Mantine's going to bait Vaporeon because it has Hydro Pump. This guy can do like a move. This guy can do a move like Hydro Pump, or he can just Acid Armor. Regardless of what he does, I just go Ludi, and then Ludi just wins here. Yeah, Ludi just wins here. Also, like, there's a world where you go Ludi on like, Ludi on, like, if Dugong comes out early for some reason, because of BP, then you just stay in and just, like, win this. You can also use, potentially, Ludi into Kingdra, and if you do, then it helps with this guy. And then Dugong is free, plus, like, Kingdra is good, plus, like, I have Walrein, and Walrein, like, walls this guy. He has no moves. You can just, like, go Ludi, and you just win eventually. And then, okay, so Swimmer Wang A is free. Swimmer Wang B... Okay, let's look at the Swimmer Wang B lineup here. This one is the one that leads with the Demon Outrage guy. You don't know it's this one, but it's always Waterfall, so you go Kingdra. And then if you get Waterfalled, you know that it's Outrage, so you sack the Hapini. And you get 57% chip. Then you go to this guy, and you click Encore, right? Go to this guy and click Encore. The other option is to just go hard Steelix, and you just kill with EQ. Is that true? It's actually not, unless I went Soft Sand. But I could get flinched here, too, and that would be bad. You could Encore it into Outrage. That would be ideal. There's no way there's a Waterfall pivot that, like, kills this thing. This thing kills my whole box. But I do think that going just hard Steelix is a play, but I think it's probably better to go Walrein and risk the crit Encore. I died at how many crits? Like 12.5%. Seems like that's the play. That's this guy. Wang C is free. Wang C is free always. You just go Kingdra. Why is there back-to-back ads? Why did that happen? I don't know why there's ads, but... But either way, like, I think this one's completely free. Because this one's choice locked. Like, this guy should be choice locked on C. This guy, you bait Waterfall. You go here, he's choice locked into Waterfall. You can't do anything about it. You just go Dragon Fang and you don't get flinched and you win this. If you need to, you can also go Ludi. I mean, you have to get so fucked to lose this 1v1. And then Surskit is always just Mantine. And then this is the one that has Blizzard. And Mantine just walls this guy. But also Walrein just walls this guy. You just Encore it with Walrein, and then you just go Ludi and kill. Anyway, let's go in. Dragon Fang, Sharp Beak, Miracle Seed 100. I think Bright Powder Walrein makes the most sense. Bright Powder Walrein, maybe Quick Claw Steelix, or Citrus Berry Steelix. Okay, let's go. It's time to go do this. These optionals. Okay, Mantine. We need Ludi. We need Ludi. We need Kingdra. We need Walrein is right there. Need Walrein. And we need Hapini. First fight, I'm bringing Hapini to. And it's just like to sack it because I found a way to use it that was valuable. So, like, all these guys have to go to 100. I'm not fucking around with this fight. Like, everyone's 100 for this fight. These optionals are demon. If you don't... I mean, like, just the one, really. 3 of them are free, and then one of them is, like, super demon. For some reason. I just figured none of these mons would... Only Ludi is the only mon here that would maybe bait things by being underleveled. Like, none of these other mons are baiting things. They're just too bulky. Hapini would be just a sack on another fight, but I think if I emergency exit it here, it guarantees that I never risk anything on this opening Kingdra that I just can't find anything to do about. Like, I just can't figure out how I beat this thing. So, I just have to, like, make it so I have the highest chance to win against it. I think going Healing Berry on this or Quick Claw are both equally valuable. Probably Quick Claw is higher value. Go Quick Claw Steelix. We go Sharp Beak Mantine. We go Miracle Seed Ludi. Miracle Seed Ludi, Dragon Fang Kingdra. I don't think I've ever used this item before. And then I think just Bright Powder here is highest value. An item here, I don't even really care. I guess also Bright Powder. No, Bright Powder is actually bad. Because I don't want it to miss. And then not get the recoil damage. Right? Like, I want this guy to kill me. Yeah, because then he can just click random move, which is bad. I guess technically the optimal item then is actually... Optimal item here is actually like... Focus Band, maybe? Because if I go Focus Band, then I can live on one and then copycat Draco. Outrage, I mean, and then kill, and then die to recoil. That seems pretty good. Where am I right now? Jubilife? Well, I need to go pre-sleep. We need to definitely be pre-slept for this fight, but not Happini. I also need to, like, lock in. I'm, like, not super locked in right now. This is, like, a super important route. This route is super demon. I didn't calc the Diego and Dora fight, though. But I did calc the Fisherman Greg. So I do need to, like, figure out the... I do need to figure out this, like, Dora and Diego fight. But it seems kind of free from what I've seen. Like, as long as you just get the Floatzel to fling, it seems pretty free. Okay. I need a Surfmon. Do any of these guys know Surf? I don't think anybody in my party right now knows Surf. So I probably do have to teach Surf to somebody. Who's the Surf bot today? I leveled some guys, so let me save. Okay. Let me check here. Okay, we're pre-slept. I also don't have a Flymon, so I have to swim out every time. Could be Mantine, but I kind of like keeping Brian on this. It could be Ludi, but I think Water Pulse is still better. This guy just has an empty slot. I mean, I guess I've seen some Kingdra calcs. My Kingdra is pretty high attack. It's like 21 attack. It could click Double Edge, and Octazooka is just more damage than Surf anyway. It's just better. I could teach it to this guy. I'd have to get rid of a good move, though. I mean, I guess I could probably get rid of Ice Ball. I'm mostly done with Hail for a little while, and if I need it, I could always get it back. I think I want to keep Dive on this. I'm like a Fizz attacking Walrein. Yeah, I'm like Fizz attacker, so like you're just using Surf to like put a move slot. I guess it's probably Walrein, just because like I don't want to blow up the Ludi moveset or the Kingdra moveset. I guess I could get rid of Double Edge. I mean, how often are you really clicking Double Edge? Like, probably pretty infrequently. I'll just get rid of Double Edge on Kingdra. It's fine. That also makes it easy, because, like, Kingdra's coming to, like, every rain fight on every rain route, like, ever. Okay. Get rid of Double Edge here. Yeah. Okay, and then let me check items. Looks good. Okay, let's go. Okay, we need to, like, lock in and not be speeding up for this. I might even go game audio for this, because this is, like, a really serious string of fights here. There's, like, actual content here, you know? Okay. So, we want to get our Heracross. In order to get our Heracross, we got to surf down this route. And we need to not run into any optionals, but I don't think there are any. There's just these 4 swimmers. But the 4 swimmers are not really something you can easily dodge. I mean, it's definitely dodgeable, but it's kind of dangerous. And if you're not prepared for it, like, these guys can, like, wipe you, or these swimmer girls can wipe you here. I haven't actually looked ahead to see the VOD of what it's like. I'm just going in. Yeah, those are 4 of the swimmers. But then the same 4 swimmers are over here, right? Like, it's the same 4 over here. I think so, at least. Wait, no, I just don't have to fight them? Or I do? I do have to fight them, I see. Okay. So are they both the same swimmers? Like, what is this? I need to, like, do some research here for a second. Because there's 4 swimmers here right now. And I don't know if those are the same as the other swimmers that are over in the other place. I don't know. Because, like, on 221, I have to get down there. How do people do this? Let me pull up a VOD. Hold on. Let me pull up a VOD. I need to watch someone do this. I need to witness someone doing this so that I can learn how to do this. Because, like, I mean, I can definitely dodge these swimmers, for sure. I just don't know if they're the same swimmers. Because if they're the same swimmers, I may have to fight them 4 times. Huh. Let me watch this Udai VOD. Do some learning. Okay. So are they the same as in, like, if you beat them in one place, you don't have to beat them again? Or do I have to beat them each twice? So, like, you fight them in one place, and then you don't have to fight them again. So I can just go up to them here and just fight them effectively, right? Like, I can just fight them right here, if I want to. Okay. I guess this is slightly out of their range. Okay. Makes perfect sense. That makes perfect sense. Okay. Quick Claw, Sharp Beak, Miracle Seed, Dragon Fang, Bright Powder, Focus Band. I have all the moves that I need for this fight. Double check my notes, because I haven't really read them today at all. And usually I read them a lot. Yeah. Okay. Looks good. Why are these guys so demon? Please don't be the B one right away. Okay, first we have to figure out which one this is. Okay, so it's level 93 female. I think all of the ones here are female and level 93, right? Yeah, all of them are female and level 93. So I don't know which Kingdra this is yet, but I do know that into Steelix, if it was D, it would be clicking Octazooka. If it was A, it would be clicking Hydro Pump. And if it's B, it would be clicking Waterfall. So we always go Kingdra no matter what. Always. We always go Kingdra. That's always the first play, is go Kingdra. Always. And we figure out who it is when we go Kingdra. This is always water move. This is always water move. Go here. Always water move. Don't be waterfall. Okay, this is the demon one. Yeah, and that did... Yeah, and that did like about 37 damage to me, which means this is Swimmer Wang B, right? Because if this guy was Choice Band, that would do way more damage. Yeah, if he did 37... Yeah, exactly. So this is Swimmer B. It's the second one. So the second one looks like what? The second one is this one. So this is the one that has the Blizzard Dugong and the Calm Mind Vaporeon. This is the most demon of all of them. Okay. So this is always Outrage now. Yes, this is always Outrage. It sees kill on Kingdra with Outrage. So on Outrage, we're going to go to Ass 11. And we're going to yeet this guy. He has a Focus Band. Tank this shit. First fight ever, Happini. This got to be Happini world record. This got to be Happini world record, for sure. Furthest fight that someone used Happini in. Focus Band, come on. Oh, unlucky. And this guy takes huge recoil damage. Okay. Technically, we have two options. +1 death. R.I.P. Happini. You were relatively useless. But you actually might have saved the run on this fight. So that with recoil did to Kingdra 57%. So I gotta do 43%. So I think the best possible play here is to just go to Walrein and click Encore or Dive. Dive isn't enough damage. I think I have to go to Walrein and click Encore. I died at 12% of crits. Basically, like, I died to, like, 4 or 5 rolls, right? I died at 2 rolls, actually. Only 2 rolls of crit kill me. And I'm gonna Encore this guy into Outrage. Because if I Encore him into Outrage, then I can just go Steelix and it'll die to recoil. I also have Bright Powder, so I can just dodge this Outrage sometimes. Just click Encore. Okay, don't hit the 2 rolls that kill me. If you do, you also die to recoil, but I would really prefer if you didn't. Okay, he didn't. So now he's encored into Outrage. So because he's encored into Outrage, we can go to Steelix, who walls the fuck out of Outrage, and just kill this guy as he slowly kills himself with Outrage. Steelix is going to bait in probably Vaporeon, most likely. Yeah, probably Vaporeon for Hydro Pump kill. Which is actually pretty good because I can go to Ludi on that. We just kill this guy with any move, so we're going to click Earthquake. If he crits me, he maybe dies to recoil. Rocky in. First Rocky fight. First Rocky frag. Let's go. W Rocky. I'm doing the Rocky Lock from here. Rocky Lock. We have to bring Rocky to every fight. But I'm actually not. I'm not bringing it to one of the fights already. Okay, this is Vaporeon. It sees Hydro kill. He can't Calm Mind over kill. Go to Ludi. I could also go to Walrein and Encore again here, but I don't think that's very smart. I'm just going to go Ludi. I kind of need Ludi for the Dugong a little bit. I kind of need Mantine for the Dugong. It's going to be a little dicey all around, but I think it should be fine. We always go Ludi here. Because it's never Calm Mind. This is Hydro. Lucky that he hit that. Even if he Calm Minds, we still 3-hit KO this guy. So, like, it's fine. If he Calm Minds twice, we just kill him. So, like, he can do whatever he wants. Like, we're just gonna Giga Drain. He could potentially Baton Pass, but in order to Baton Pass, he would need to Calm Mind, like, a couple times. And even if he does, he just Baton Passes to Surskit, who, like, Mantine walls. So, like, it doesn't really matter. Ludi clicks Giga. Hydra's me again. That's actually pretty lucky. I usually don't kill with Giga Drain because of this range. He's probably gonna rest here. He didn't Calm Mind. He's gonna Hydration here though. I'm gonna speed this up here now because we know who this is. Giga Drain now. He's probably going to CM here. Yeah. And after what he could rest here for sure again. If I catch him resting, probably the best play would be to go. I mean, Ludi's still tanking this shit. Like, there's no point in switching. I also have crit chance. Like, it's on my side, not his side. We can do this all day. Ludi's never dead to crit here. Now Ludi's dead to crit. Okay, this actually got a little dicey here, huh? He can't rest because he's already rested twice. I also don't really have a switch. I got a little unlucky with the rolls here. I think I might just have to risk Ludi to high roll crit here. Because he's CM'd twice now or 3 times? I think he's CM'd... How many times did I Giga Drain? 6? So I Giga Drained, he pumped. I Giga Drained, he rest. I Giga Drained, he CM. I Giga Drain, he rests. And then I Giga Drain, he CM. And then we're here. He had Giga Drain, he pumps me. Yeah, this is where we are. I have to just hit this guy. How many crits am I dead to? Not all of them. Depends on how much I Giga Drain heal. I might not even kill Loki here, honestly. This could be really bad. This could actually be like super, super, super bad. I might lose Ludi here. I didn't really realize that I could miss that range. What was the range on this? It was like a really good range. It was a 56% range that I missed into another 56% range that I missed. I can't really go Mantine because it's just too much damage from Hydro now. I think I don't really have a choice. I kind of just have to stay in here. I'm in a bit of trouble. I think he Calm Minded twice. I think I just have to Giga Drain. It's the only option. Lock in, Ludi. Crit this or high roll. It looked like a high roll. If my math is right, I should live most crits here. Oh, he has another rest PP? I thought rest was only 2 PP. It's 3 PP? Oh, we're fucked. I might be fucked here. I 4-hit KO this. It's a possible 5-hit KO. I just have to keep Giga Draining. It's the only play. Now we're in super bad shape. Now I'm just risking straight up regular crit. It's better to grass. I guess it's better to... Does grass not crit kill here? Not always. But Giga Drain crit always does, so I should keep... Oh, he BP's the Surskit. That actually is chill as hell. Because Mantine still just walls this guy, even at +3. This is always Shadow Ball. I guess Mantine might be dead to double crit now. What do I want to get Mantine in on? A Mud Shot? Is that even possible here? What move is this right now? At +3, this Surskit is always clicking Shadow Ball. It's always Shadow Ball here. Always Shadow Ball into Ludi. I should go to Steelix here. I should go to Steelix. It's always Shadow Ball, 100%. It's 100% Shadow Ball. 100% this is Shadow Ball. 100%. Yeah. 100%. Go Steelix. That's actually really bad. This is always Whirlpool. That doesn't help me, actually. That was not what I wanted. I actually messed that up really bad. I should have just gone... Ah, fuck. This is really bad. I can't risk Mantine, can I? I mean, it's so risky. I should have just gone to Mantine right away. This is getting really scary. Like, really, really bad here. I mean, I guess it sees kill with Mudshot now. So I just go Mantine and hope I get the 50-50. I mean, and then I have to dodge crit on Mantine, right? Otherwise, I lose my Mantine and the run. Otherwise, I gotta sack my... I might have to sack here, honestly. Like, I might have to sack Walrein here. I have to seriously think about if I'm willing to risk Mantine to crit. Because right now, Steelix is dead to multiple moves. Mantine is just straight up dead to Whirlpool if I go into... Losing that 1v1 was really bad. I guess I could have tried to snipe the baton pass, maybe, in retrospect. I mean, risking crit... Like, I'm risking a 1 in 30... I'm not even risking a 1 in 32. I'm risking he selects, like, Whirlpool. Like, if he just selects Whirlpool, which is 50-50, and it hits Mantine, then I'm always risking crit on Mantine. So I'm actually risking 2 crits on Mantine, basically. I don't think I can afford to really risk 2 crits on Mantine. I mean, there's just no other line I could find for this fight where I somehow deal with this Vaporeon. There's just nothing that can switch into this thing in my box. Ludi was my best answer, and it had to hit a range, and it missed the range. I guess there was a line where you go Walrein and try to Encore it, but I didn't want to go for that line, because losing Walrein before the other ones that I planned all of and need Walrein for would obviously be very bad. Walrein has Bright Powder, I guess. I mean, I don't think I can really risk Mantine. That seems, like, insanely stupid. He could also Focus Band here on Mantine and then kill me. This is horrendous. This is horrendous. I mean, can Kingdra live a move from this guy? A crit from this guy? Can't live a crit, but it can live a regular move, but it can't kill. I think I have to go Walrein and try to dodge here. And then if I die, I have to dodge Focus Band or we lose. I mean, we don't lose, but, like, it would be GG. I think I have to go to Walrein. I can't really afford to risk Mantine. That's just not allowed. It's an E4 mon. I can't do that. I'll have to survive without Walrein. Walrein can technically live here if it dodges or it clicks Mud Shot. Walrein has outs here, but it's unlikely. Sorry, Walrein. You were kind of cool to use. I liked cooking fights with you. But I think that this demon optional is just too demon. Go here. RIP most likely here. If it's Mudshot, that's unfortunate because that's the way I could have got in on. But he's faster, so he actually can't click Mudshot, right? Yeah, Walrein's dead. Rip Walrein. Oh, yeah, it lived on 1, but it dies to trapping. Okay, Rip Walrein. That had to happen. We go here. We have to dodge Focus Band. We have to dodge Focus Band here. It's like imperative that we dodge Focus Band. Have to dodge Focus Band here. I also have to dodge crit here. If Mantine gets crit, it's like run over here, basically, if I get Focus Banded. I cannot get Focus Banded here. It's imperative that I do not get Focus Banded here. Do not Focus Band. This always kills. Oh, wait, it doesn't kill. Because he's calm-minded. Oh, man, I have to dodge crit anyway. Oh, fuck. Yeah. It doesn't matter. This was the only line. There is no other line. I'm trapped. I can't escape. Whirlpool crit just kills me. If I Focus Band, I might even die to trapping damage. There's nothing I can do. Roosting doesn't make sense. I'm just baiting myself to get crit if I roost. Because if he Whirlpools me, I don't even heal out of crit range. Like, to get out of crit range, I'd have to be to 268. And he's going to do, like, 134 to me. I'm not even going to get close to that. Like, I just Hurricane. I just can't get... I guess I could Whirlpool maybe here. It probably doesn't kill, though. I just have to Hurricane and dodge crit. If Mantine gets crit here, I think the run's over if Mantine gets crit here. Like, quite literally, I think this is a 1 in 16 where if Mantine gets crit, the run's actually just completely over. There's no way that I can survive the run if Mantine gets crit here. Just a 1 in 16 plus a focus band. It's a 1 in 16 plus a focus band. If either of the outcomes happen, we lose. I'm trapped. I can't escape. I need Sharp Beak. It's the only thing that I could use here. Alright. Lock in, please. Please do not focus band, and please do not crit me. Oh, he's gonna fucking crit me, dude. Oh, come on, please. Don't focus band. Don't focus band. Come on. Do not focus band. One time, please, 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 please. This is so important. Oh my god. Oh. We're in really bad shape here, though. This is Vaporeon again. I'm faster. I think I have to roost here. If I roost, I lose flying type. That doesn't change. I have to roost here. I'm faster. He has no prio. I need Mantine HP. Do I die to crit Hydro after roost? No. Yeah, I have to roost here. I'm faster. I'm sure that I'm faster. Yes, of course. There's nothing I'm missing. He has no more Calm Mind, no more Rest. Just Baton Pass and a few Hydros. So I just roost on this guy. Okay. Okay, we just roost. We just roost. He just clicks Hydro. We dodge crit here, but even if we get crit, we still live. Max roll is 1... This is 111. No, not a 111. 157. We just leftovers here. We roost again. We just keep doing this. We roost up to full here. Now this is our best HP that we can be at. Ideally, I want to stall this guy out of all of his Hydros. Thanks, Astral. We just dodged, like, a disaster scenario to potentially lose the run. Like, on the first fight. But we didn't. But we didn't, is the important thing. We just roost up until this guy's out of Hydros. He should have, like, 1 or 2 more Hydros left. Just roost here. Nice miss. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I had to sack 2. We sacked Walrein and Happiny. Walrein because we lost the 1v1 against Vaporeon, but Happiny was planned if I ran into specifically this optional. Which I was planning on fighting all of them, but this optional specifically is the demon one. So because I'm full HP, I should probably just Hurricane here. Yeah, I should just Hurricane here because I'm full HP. Because he's out of Hydros most likely, yeah. Just get some preliminary chip on this Dugong coming in here. We get some chip on Dugong. That's a crit. And then we just Hurricane again. Can't miss Hurricane, so it walls this Dugong. We just crit again, okay. And then we just beat this guy. I'll just go give Ludi revenge here for losing this 1v1. Anyway, we're out. And then we just kill this guy and then do not speed up on the way out. Missed the range the second time. Okay. So I'm not speeding up on the way out here because I don't know if they keep swimming and can run into me. So I'm just going to hold up and I should be fine. Alright. Well, minus a Walrein. That kind of sucks. Walrein was pretty fun to use. But it is what it is. That fight was actually one of those fights where I was, like, legitimately concerned about wiping. Like, it was a pretty good range. With leftovers on the Vaporeon, it was a 56% range. And if it didn't Calm Mind, like, I had a chance to kill on... Like, I didn't have another way to kill that. I guess I could have potentially brought something instead of Happiny, but, like, how do you beat that fucking Kingdra? It's so demon, dude. Like, there's nothing that switches into that thing. I have nothing faster than that. It's just faster than everything in my box and just kills everything with Outrage crit. Fuck, man. That means I have to recalc all the swimmers. Because I had Walrein on every single team. So... Yeah, but don't you still risk, like, waterfall flinch even then? You know what I mean? Like, you could just get waterfall flinched, and then, like, you're taking, like, fucking, you know, like, 30% or 40% from waterfall anyway, or 20% from waterfall, maybe? Maybe you're taking, like, nothing from waterfall. I don't know. Maybe it's, like, 30%. But Kingdra is, like... I mean, yeah, I don't know. Kingdra is, like... I'm not saying it's, like, a bad line. I'm just trying to see, is there anything that's not demon into this Kingdra? This guy's insane. Even own Kingdra into this guy, like, you can't stay in, but, like, you're even taking, like, quad resist. You're taking, like, 15% and just dying to outrage. Ludi just dies to outrage, almost, like, straight up. Like, that fight was so hard. But I would have loved to not have to sack Walrein. I think I could have not sacked Walrein if I maybe went hard Kingdra. Not hard Kingdra. If I went hard Steelix and just risked the waterfall flinch. But, because you can always go back and do it again, effectively afterward. But, I don't know, man. That fight was ass. We didn't wipe, so, I mean, even if Mantine died, we probably wouldn't have wiped, but, like, I've already calced out some of my E4, and, like, Mantine is on my E4 team, and, like, if Mantine dies, like, there's nothing in my box that does what Mantine does. And I'm never gonna get anything else that will. So, I kind of have to, like, preserve at all costs. Alright, well, I got the demon one out of the way, which is great. Who do I need Mantine? I guess instead of... I'll bring Starmie instead, because one of the places I was going to use one of the places I was going to use Walrein was on Swimmer A against the Dugong or whatever. Let me show calc here. These fights are actually all correct in ME calc, so you can actually do all of these in ME calc because they're correct, but what was the reason for Walrein here? Oh, it's because Walrein was faster than some Vaporeons. Not this one, though. This one, you didn't want it to BP, ideally. You don't care if it BPs to Surskit with Acid Armor, because you're not killing it with that. And you don't care if it BPs to this with Acid Armor either, because all your attackers are special. Let me get these guys out of here. RIP Happini, RIP Walrein. I have to up the death counter by 1. Let me do that. I think I already did, though. Did I? I don't know. 36, I think. I think that was Happini world record, though. Bringing it to that fight. That was Happini world record, for sure. And, who else died there? Walrein. Yeah. So we'll bring Starmie instead. Starmie does kind of the same thing that I was going to do on one of these fights against one of these guys. Was it this Dugong on A or Dugong on C? I think it was Dugong on C. Because Dugong on C, you just can come in on a Hydro and just recover up to full. You can even come in on a Fake Out. Because, like, Kingdra, you go Kingdra, this guy's Choice Banded. You just, like, kill him with Dragon Pulse. Then you bait out Dugong right away. You bait out Dugong. Yeah, and then you just, like, I was going to Encore this originally and then just kill with Ludi. But instead, I can just go Starmie and then just Toxic this guy if I'm level 100. I can just Toxic this guy. We made some mistakes already, but it's like, it is what it is. I mean, not mistakes. This fight just impossible. This Swimmer Demon is just so demon. I fought the demon one first, which at least means I can be less scared for the other ones. These 4 swimmers on 221 are just fucking crazy, dude. These guys are insane. You just Toxic the Dugong. The dodge is maybe free. I don't know. I'm not risking it. To be fair, I guess I sacked my Walrein to not risk it. But, like, I was like, dude, if you run into it with the team that I'm going to be bringing to a later fight, like, it's like disaster. It's like disaster. I would lose the run. Like, I can't do that. I'd rather sack a Walrein than lose the run. I mean, I almost lost the run, for sure. But, you just Toxic this, and then eventually you just go to Ludi and kill, right? Then you bait out Surskit. For this guy clicking Signal Beam, you go Mantine, you just beat this guy. I guess you need to go Persenberry for Confuse here. This guy's Focus Sash anyway. So let's just go Persianberry here on Mantine in case of confuse for this time through. And then this is still Dragon Fang. This route's a little scary. I mean, for sure. This route might be harder than Trick Room, honestly. From what I looked at Trick Room so far, I think Trick Room might be harder than that. Might be easier than this. This is bad to do from here. I need Starmie, and then I need another guy. Who else can help out against this Vaporeon? This one has Growth, right, and Rest. Because this one I was gonna Encore with Walrein. Now I can't do that. I don't think I can ever get Luxray in on this. I looked at this. Even if it's level 100, I don't think I can get it in on this. Like, it would be only on Blizzard. There's no way I could come in on Hydro here. It would have, but it's slower than this, so it would never work. Like, this guy you just beat with this guy, and then this guy's going to start growthing on you, right? And when he starts growthing on you, that's a problem. Because, like, Ludi, this has a bad range through leftovers. So you need a way to actually hit this thing physically, and the only way to do that is with Luxray. But to go Luxray is insane balls, because, like... To go Luxray is insane balls, because, like... Because, like, if he doesn't do the thing, then you just fucking die. I don't have anyone that does this. Like, I just don't have any guy that hits this guy for huge damage and can come in on Hydro. That's a physical attacker. I mean, maybe Obama can live this at 100? Am I going Obama? I was going Obama 93 for the other fight. Maybe it's Obama, honestly. If you just go hard Obama, it's fine on this. Yeah, you can just go hard Obama off the rip. The thing is, if you get crit, if I Citrus Berry, would I always live? Also, if I go 100, do I still do the thing on Greg? I mean, I could just pre-damage. Obama's just one of those guys I want to keep a little under-leveled if possible, but if I'm doing this, I need every level on this. I could go Gara. That doesn't really help me. Gara's not... minus special defense really hurts here, huh? Tenta is ass. There's no way Tenta does anything here. Even at 100. There's no way. No way. You're ass here. Gyarados is ass here, probably. Maybe can do stuff, but probably ass. Yeah, ass. I mean, you could maybe go, like, Pipe on this. Nah. I have nothing. It's just Obama. Cradillia is definitely dead. I mean, you could maybe go Turtle. You're maybe faster than this. If you were Jolly, you would be, probably. Jolly Turtle's just the best turtle. Nah, even if you were this, you'd have to be like Max IV. Yeah, you'd have to be like Max IV Jolly. Max IV Jolly Turtle is cracked. This is the best turtle for sure. I'm impish, right? Yeah. I can't do that. I'm slower. I mean, I can go Ludi. I can try to 3-hit KO this guy. The problem is I'm just going to get stuck in like a rest loop where from full HP, he's either going to growth. Like, how many growths can I afford before I'm dead to crit? Like 3 growths, basically. So, like, the pattern would be the same as the last time, right? I Giga Drain, I don't kill, he rests. Then, like, I Giga Drain. He might even growth on the switch, even potentially, right? And then if he... maybe you just chip it with Mantine, and then you go Ludi. Would he rest at that HP? Like, would he rest at that HP? If he would move after, it's over 70%. And over 58, it's less likely. 59. But over 70, it's definitely not doing it. So, like, in theory, you could click Whirlpool on this Vaporeon or something. And then go to Ludi. Just to get, like, the tiniest bit of chip to guarantee that you kill. The only problem is he might growth into growth on the switch. And then you Giga Drain. And then you never die, though. But if he growths twice and you miss this range, right? Like, how much does he heal? He heals 2 leftover ticks, plus Whirlpools cancels 1. So basically he takes 10%. And that would always kill with this. So yeah, you just Whirlpool with Mantine then. You just like do a little chip action on this. Do I have a backup Mon that can help? It's probably Obama, yeah. I think the Obama thing kind of works. If you were 100 Obama and you were Citrus and you got crit by non-boosted Vaporeon over clicking Growth, Growth AI is probably just like 50-50 or some bullshit. No, it's pretty likely to just fucking Growth off the rip. So if you just went hard Obama, it's pretty safe. And if you dodge crit, then you kill. And if you do get crit and it's max roll, you would take 80.6, 259. You would heal like... You would heal like 70 with Citrus here. A little more, like 75. I'll do the math. I'll do the actual math here, but... So I'd take 259, and then I would heal with Citrus 321 divided by 4. I would be at 178. No, that's the wrong way. I would take 259, so I'd be at 321 minus 259 plus 321 divided by 4. Means I'd be at 142 HP. So I would live recoil if I Citrused here. But if I didn't get crit, I could just proc my Citrus for no reason. But I think that's a good backup to have in the back. What level do I actually have to be to beat this? Could I, like... Could I do this at 95? What was the reason to be 93 on Greg? Honestly, with Obama, like, if you're trying to just bait Fire Move, and you probably just die to Fire Move at every level because you have, like, no bulk and you just die. Or you do have bulk, but you just have no quad effective. Like, you just die, go 100 Obama here. And that could mess with Trick Room a little bit, baiting. But it's for safety. Okay. So... we heal everybody up here. And then we do another demon optional. Items. I have to pre-sleep again. Does anyone not need to be pre-slept? I guess Kingdra doesn't need to be pre-slept technically. So we can leave Kingdra to go do pre-sleep. Yeah, we can just pre-sleep right here. I haven't calced the one double later. The one double that's not Greg. I calced Greg. I figured I could just figure out the other one. It's just not that... doesn't seem that hard if you don't get focus banded. I mean, that seems like a constant pattern here. Just like, don't get focus banded and it's not hard. You know, but like, I mean, you don't really control when you get focus banded. You just happens randomly sometimes. But I haven't gotten focus banded really, I don't think, more than once this run. I have gotten very lucky with focus bands. Item on this guy's still Quick Claw always here. Quick Claw on this. Item on Starmie is probably like a healing berry in case I get crit by... That would never happen though. I bait Dugong from this guy. And if it's D, I mean, like, do I beat Swimmer D Dugong with this team? Yeah, you just beat this with anybody. The Vaporeon is more demon. But, like, again, if you can just go Obama on Hydro at level 100, like, you just always kill. Can also go Ludi on this guy. He doesn't have setup. So, like, you can just go Ludi on this guy, and if you dodge freeze, it's fine. Item on this is probably, like, I guess, Healing Berry. Right? Like, if I went in on Dugong B. It's Dugong B. That's the one that I have to stall, right? Yeah, Dugong B. No, Dugong A, sorry. Or, no, Dugong C. I'm having a stroke. Dugong C. This guy. I always bait this guy off Kingdra, and I never show kill, usually. So it's usually fake out. And if it is Blizzard, Then you just go to Obama. No, not Obama. I guess level 100 Obama. No, it's still Blizzard. You just go to Steelix if it's Blizzard and get Hydro. So I think if Starmie was level 100, it would take max roll from Blizzard crit. I mean, you're always dead to the next one if you get crit coming in. If you don't come in on fake out. I think going Citrus doesn't help you here. Because, like, if you go Citrus, I mean, if you go Citrus, it doesn't help you that much. You can also just go Mantine on this, too, potentially. I think it's probably best to just go Healing Berry. Like, Mago should be fine on this guy. Right? Minus speed. No, that actually is me. So Aguav then is fine on this. This is Citrus. I have 4 Citrus left. I don't really want to use that. Miracle Seed here. Miracle Seed here. Check items. Miracle Seed, Quick Claw, Persim, Aguav, Citrus, Dragon Fang. Okay. Levels on guys. These guys all go to 100. I am messing up my baiting, but it's fine. I think it'll be fine on Greg. You can pre-damage for these fights, so it's fine. I'm really just, like I said, I'm just not fucking around with these swimmers. Like, these swimmers are fucking hard, and I'm not fucking around with them. And, like, I don't care if I lose guys to these fights. I'm trying not to. On this fight, I'm not going to lose anyone because I brought all the goats, so, like, I better not lose anyone to this fight. But, like, I paid my penance of 2 guys to this fight. Because, like, it's Demon. Okay, we're going to the next one now. We have to do this 3 more times. We're leading Steelix. Steelix always baits water move. I need to repel. Alright, repel is still active. Okay. Okay, I think I just snipe. They get to let them snipe me in the middle. Ramuke said these people only fight me once. So each one only fights me once. Which one is this? Okay, I don't know, but this one is Specs. Like, I don't know which one this is, but it's confirmed that this guy is Specs. Because that I beat B and C is choice band. So both of these guys are Specs. It can get dicey if this is the Hydro one. Either way, we always go Kingdra. We always go Kingdra. Octazooka. Okay, that's the safe one. That means it's C. Octazooka is A. Or, I mean, Octazooka is D or A. Octazooka is D. D is one of the scarier ones at this point. Okay. Kingdra at level 100 takes nothing from Octazooka. I Dragon Pulse. I have a range to kill. I don't care about drop. Dragon Pulse can't miss. Okay, I crit kill. That's fine. This goes Vaporeon. This Vaporeon does not see kill on me. Yeah, because this is the troll. This is the Vaporeon set. This guy could Acid Armor, but he's more likely to just Ice Beam here. Do I die to Ice Beam crit? I probably do die to Ice Beam crit. Yeah, I die to Ice Beam crit. Not that many rolls, but I do die to Ice Beam crit. This guy could Acid Armor. I don't want to go Ludi on an Ice Beam right now. I think if it's Ice Beam, I just go with the Obama line here on this fight. It's completely safe to go Obama here if this is guaranteed Ice Beam. If it's Acid Armor, though, I don't kill, and then I bait Hydro, which is fine because I go to Ludi on that. This is always Ice Beam. Yeah. Or Acid Armor. Go here. Okay, that's fine. Obama dies to Hydro crit. No, I actually don't die to Hydro crit. At +2 defense, I sometimes 2-hit KO with Seed Bomb. I should at least attack this thing once with Seed Bomb. Because I never die to Hydro. I never die to Hydro crit. Yeah, so we should Seed Bomb once here. I guess there's an argument even here to clicking Woodhammer. Like, if I click Woodhammer and he crits me, I guess sometimes I can die. We'll just click Seed Bomb once here. Seed Bomb once here. Okay, we just crit and kill. Okay, fine. This is like luck payback for the last one, I guess. Obama also walls this guy. He's just going to click Surf, Perish Song, Substitute, or Protect. So I'm just going to click Seed Bomb until he does something. Okay. I just kill now, and I never died a crit. So I just Seed Bomb. Okay. I crit like 4 times on this fight. So this is Surskit into Obama. This is guaranteed Shadow Ball. Or Scald. I think I'll just... Is it equal likely both? No, it should be always... It's both, actually, here. It's same damage. I guess it says it's 1 point higher Shadow Ball. I just don't want to go to Steelix on a Scald and mess this up. I can't go Starmie, obviously. I can also just go, like... You can also just double team here. Because I just don't want to go Mantine on Shadow Ball in case I get dropped. Because that's like a way that I can potentially lose here, but it's fine. Let's just go Mantine. This guy can't trap me. Okay, he's just double teaming like a bot. Hurricane can't miss. He's Sash. I kill this guy, and then after this fight, don't speed up and hold up so that I can get out of here. Okay. Nice. Alright. That one was fine. To be fair, I also crit like 4 times. But that one was fine. Okay, new mix. Kind of like that artist. Do they have something else on YouTube? I haven't listened to this one, apparently. Is this one good? What do we... That seems pretty good. Let me go somewhere else. That seems good. Not that bad for the remainder of this... Like, of these fights that I'm doing right now. But, like... Obviously, Walrein is like a good Pokemon. It has Encore. It's a water type with Encore, which automatically makes it good. It also had like pretty good stats, so like it would have been good to use in other places. It could have been a bring to some of the tag fights in Hail. It was really good in Hail. So I think it's like a pretty meaningful loss. But like, I don't think it's like run-ending level loss, but it's definitely like a meaningful loss for sure. So, we'll see exactly how bad it is. Also, I have to pre-sleep and redo items. I'm just going to run ads right now while I go fly to pre-sleep. But, I think, again, Kingdra doesn't need to be pre-slept for this. Like, once again, not pre-sleeping Kingdra is a good idea. So, I'll keep Kingdra not slept. And I will go and, yeah, okay. We will move Kingdra into box here. Steelix not pre-slept is fine. Is there any adjustments I can make now that I know? Well, the Starmie is specifically here for the stall line. Like, the Starmie is specifically here for stalling the one Dugong. Obama's here to help with the Vaporeons. You know, I'm wondering now in retrospect, if I had brought Obama to the first fight, would that have been an out to the Calm Minds, if instead of letting him Calm Mind? Potentially. Maybe that was a better line. But I needed the Happini slot, and I needed the Walrein slot for the fucking Kingdra. So, like, I don't know. That fight's just insane. I didn't proc my Citrus, which I still need to hold. My Figgy, which I still need to hold. Obama still needs to hold Citrus for that one specific situation. Everybody else still needs to hold the same items as well. Alright. Quick Claw, Miracle Seed, Persim, Aguav, Citrus, Dragon Fang. Okay, we're going back in. Another optional. Third Swimmer. Okay, I fought that one clearly. I fought that one. It might be a free dodge now, you know what I mean? But at this point, I'm like committed because the rest of the fights are free. I guess I would never know which one it is. Okay, so this is also specs. If it's 93, which means this is Swimmer Wang A. Because this guy is also specs. This is the one with Hydro. This is the scary one, where like bad things can happen to Kingdra sometimes in very rare fiction land. Anyway, this is always Hydro. Always Hydro, go Kingdra. Lock in here, Kingdra. Dodge or don't get crit. If you get crit, things can get a little dicey. Okay, we didn't get crit. I think that means I'm never dead to crit. Yeah, this guy's choice locked into Hydra. I'm never dead to crit. Click Dragon Pulse. This kills a lot of the time. I crit again. Okay, cool. Surskit in. This guy's clicking Bug Buzz kill on me? No. But it is clicking Bug Buzz always here. This is always Bug Buzz. That's the best move to go to Mantine on. So we just go Mantine here. And then we just click Hurricane. Bring him to Sash. And then we just click Hurricane again. Now this should go Dugong, I think. No, Vaporeon for Hydro, yeah. I'm not scared of this guy. I think I said I didn't want to miss the range on this guy if he acid armored. Going hard Ludi is also fine on an acid armor. He could also BP out then, and like I just don't really care. Like Ludi sort of just sweeps from here. I think I want to do the thing where I secure the range. Let's just Whirlpool here. It's completely safe to do so. There's no punish. I'm never dead to Hydro Pump crit. Yep, like that. And now I go Ludi here. Because now I can guarantee the range. He might BP here. That would have definitely hit the range without the chip. And then this is Dugong. Dugong's going to fake me out. I'm not scared of this guy. I just have to switch out if he Perish Songs. Okay. Okay, well now I guess technically I kill always here. I guess he could spam Protect. There's no reason just not to switch. I can just go Obama here. He's probably just going to spam Perish Song or Protect now. Just Seed Bomb kill here. Okay. Last one down. We have one more to go. And then we're done with Swimmer Split. The last one is Swimmer C, which means I guess technically I can like customize my team exactly for this fight. Because this one is also a little bit dicey. This guy is Choice Band. You go Kingdra. Technically you can get Waterfall flinched and lose here, but it's unlikely. If you beat this with Kingdra, this guy has Hydro and Blizzard. Hydro. I mean, Blizzard is definitely highest damage, right? Blizzard is 32%. Ice Beam is less. Signal Beam is less. It's definitely Blizzard. So it's always Dugong. And then this guy's clicking Blizzard or Fake Out. You can just go to... This is the one that I'm trying to stall with Starmie. Right? And if you fail the stall, then you just go to... like, Obama and, like, don't get double crit, basically. Or you go Mantine and chip this guy a little bit or something. This Surskit's non-threatening. Mantine just beats it. And for this Vaporeon with the growth, you can always just go hard Obama and kill this guy. Or you can just go Ludi. As long as you go hard Ludi, you usually are fine. Okay, and there's no other person to bring that makes sense here. Because I can never go Luxray. I can never slow U-turn. Because I have no... I guess I can never slow U-turn. I have no U-turn guys that can do anything here. Can never Encore... yeah, nothing else really makes sense here. I can never go Turtle. Can never use Fori. No, there's nothing that makes sense here. Not free so far. We've sacrificed some stuff, but I am in the free split. This section of the free split is not free. We gotta be Fisherman Greg, dude. We gotta be Fisherman Greg. Fisherman Greg's split is a notorious difficult split. I'm in Dora and Diego split, exactly. I'm in Dora and Diego split. You can't be joking around with this shit. This is where real Nuzlockers play. In Dora and Diego split. And Fisherman Greg. Fisherman Greg actually is kind of demon. I was mostly joking with Luke earlier today about it. It is pretty demon. You can just get unlucky, and if you get unlucky, it's like really bad if you get unlucky. Optimally, just like don't get unlucky. But like if you get unlucky on that fight, it is really bad. Well, technically, is it not better now that I know this is the choice ban one to lead Kingdra to ban this guy into outrage? I guess technically, in some fictional scenario, Steelix can lose this 1v1, but it's like impossible. You'd have to go... Well, yeah, let me do that instead. Hold up. It's way better then, because I know this is the choice ban guy now. I mean, it's like, if you play it by the AI to maximize your odds, it's very, 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 very unlikely that you get unlucky. Like, there is a line I've come up with that always 100% wins, unless you hit this, like, super fictional unlucky scenario, and even then you win. It just gets, like, sometimes really difficult, and you gotta sit in the calc for, like... And even if it doesn't, I have, like, a moment to react to it. It's not, like, instant, you know? It's like I have a moment to respond to the baton pass. Like, it's not even instant. If I get in a position where I can just kill the thing that comes in, I just outspeed and just kill it, and it doesn't matter, right? But it's like, just if it can somehow randomly click the baton pass, you can definitely wipe to a lot of these I almost wiped, like, 10 minutes ago. Literally. Like, I was, like, a crit away from potentially losing the run. Like, it can happen. These fights are not free. They are free, but not really. Anyway, I think it's lead Kingdra here. And I think I don't want to give this Quick Claw. I want to give this guy, like Shell Bell to help win the 1v1. Does Shell Bell even really help me here, though? I mean, if I glare it, he's probably still faster than me. Like, actually. He is, yeah. Shell Bell, like, doesn't help at all. If I'm going to go Shell Bell, I'm better off, like, going Healing Berry. If I go Soft Sand, do I 2-hit KO? Probably with Recoil, I do. Yeah, with Recoil and Soft Sand, I always 2-hit KO. So I should just go Soft Sand. Because I never die to triple crit. Yeah, I mean, I do die to triple crit, but that's, like, complete fiction. Soft Sand on this. Okay. These are right items. These are correct items. Okay, last swimmer. I know who she is. She cannot scare me now. I think I'm still repelling. Okay. Oh. Good thing I've already got my encounter from here. That's how I lost my Magmar right there, basically. That's what just happened right now, and my Scizor. Okay, last swimmer. I'm leading Kingdra. Kingdra, it's always swimmer C, because it's always the choice ban one, and this guy always sees outrage kill on me and only outrage kill. Okay. And he's choice banded. Okay, clearly it's one of these guys. Okay, here we go. Alright. This should be level 95 Kingdra with choice ban. It is. Okay. He sees kill with outrage. Go to Steelix. Go to Rocky. We go to Rocky. Rocky tanks that shit. Bang. Takes no damage. We click EQ. He's stuck into outrage. We click EQ. This goes Vaporeon. Sees kill with Hydro. Does he see kill with Hydro? He actually might not. He sees kill with Hydro. He sees kill with Hydro. He has to Hydro. I always lose a Citrus if I go to Haunter here, so I'm trying to not do that. This is always Hydro. I should just go Ludi then right now. Go hard Ludi here. Is it go hard Ludi? I need to make sure I kill this guy because he has BP. The safe line is to go Haunter, but it's -1 Chesto. It's -1 Citrus. If I go Haunter, it's always -1 Citrus. Obama, I mean. If I go Obama, it's always -1 Citrus. If I go Ludi, it's -1 Citrus a lot of the time. I can also go Mantine here and just chip it and then go to Ludi, which is also a good idea. The problem is he could growth twice. And if he growths twice, Ludi could be dead to crit. No, it's not. Let's do that. I need Mantine HP for later. What's the odds to BP with +1 special attack? Like, what's the odds to Baton Pass with just 1 boost versus 2 boosts? If the user attack or special attack is boosted +3 or more, if the user move forward with foe, terminate. If the user move after the foe and over 70% terminate. Otherwise, do this. Okay, so it's pretty likely to boost if +3. If it's +2, if it will move after the foe, if the user's HP is over 60%, score -2 and terminate. If it's else no scoring change. If the user will move after the foe, which it will, then if it's under 70%, no scoring change and terminate. Else -2 and terminate. So if he's low HP, basically, he would be able to Baton Pass if he can move after me. If he's low HP. Only then. At +2. So if he goes growth, and I chip him into go Ludi and hit him, he could potentially Baton Pass then on a 50-50. Basically. Could Baton Pass on like a 1 and 3 sometimes. I think I should just go -1 Citrus to not fuck around with this Vaporeon, because it's kind of demon, but if I could save this, could I go Ludi? Could I go Kingdra here ever? Nah, Kingdra just doesn't do it against this guy. Doesn't do enough damage. Going Ludi doesn't make sense either, because then I get caught in a rest loop, or it can BP, and if he BPs with Ludi to Dugong at +2, would it go there, or would it go to Surskit? It would go Surskit for super effective move, which means it would see kill on me with Signal Beam, which means I could go to Mantine, but then I would again be risking Mantine. If I was in with Kingdra, who would I bait when he got to +2? If I was in with Kingdra when he got to +2, it would probably always go Dugong, most likely, for Blizzard. Yeah. And then it's a +2 Blizzarding Dugong, and, like, I can't really switch into that. So I think I need to just not mess around with this guy and just go to Obama. Well, I can save my Citrus if I go to Obama on a potential growth turn, right? But if he growths once before I go to Obama, then Obama dies. So, like, it's like go Mantine, then go Obama, basically. That seems like the play to try to save the Citrus. But I don't really want to go Mantine. I guess go Ludi. Or go Kingdra, then get Obama. Yeah, go Kingdra into Obama here. So let's go Kingdra here on Hydro. And then now he can growth. So go to Obama. Oh, -1 Citrus now if I stay in. Do I really want to risk my Citrus like that? Bro, what is this link? You can't be sending links like that are that long without asking me what it is. What is this? Oh, this is the meme. Yeah. I see. Do I want to really play around losing my Citrus to this thing setting up on me? I should have just gone Miracle Seed on this. Then I would have just killed with Seed Bomb. That was pretty silly. Because then I could have just killed this with Seed Bomb and not had to worry about this situation. No, that's the AI guide. You're right. I was just confused. I have to play around Baton Pass AI if I go to Mantine effectively. I think I should just forfeit the Citrus. I made my line decision. Sunk cost. I never die to recoil here. I take 128 recoil. I'm faster. I kill this guy. -1 Citrus. Surskit in. It sees kill here with Signal Beam. Go Mantine on Persimberry. Don't confuse me. Okay. Hurricane here. I'm slower than this guy. And I can never die to Whirlpool crit here. So just Hurricane again. Alright, we defeated the no, wait, it's Dugong. Yeah, I forgot about that. Fuck. Does he see kill with Blizzard here? Do I die to crit? I do die to some crits here. He's probably just going to fake out, though. Just go Starmie here. Now I always live crit. I should recover, though. Perfect. Toxic this. Just spam recover, we won. This guy eventually dies. I just have to dodge double crit. And if I get double crit, I'll just switch. Give Starmie a frag. Okay. We did it. We defeated the Swimmers. We beat Swimmer Split. With the power of friendship, we have defeated Swimmer Split. We lost the Citrus Berry, and we lost Walrein, and we lost Happini. That was what we paid to beat Swimmer Split, instead of dodging the optional. But Happini was valuable. It actually did something. It did something meaningful. It did something meaningful, which was die and cause a lot of recoil to happen. I was kind of waiting for an opportunity to just do it with that anyway. I lost a couple underleveled guys. Mainly the only one that I think I'm a little bit upset about is Haunter, but it's fine. Okay. Next fight I haven't actually planned. The Dora and Diego fight. So we need to figure out Dora and Diego split now. I don't really understand how this fight works, so it's going to take a minute. First thing I want to do is let me see if this fight is the same. Yo, what's up, GameCube? What's going on? We solved. We cleared Swimmer optional split, which was good. Now we have to clear Dora and Diego split. Dora and Diego split could be challenging. Could be challenging here. I haven't really looked at this fight at all. First thing I want to check is EmiCalc the same on this fight as it is? Is EmiCalc the same? Then I could do the baiting here. It's plus special attack, minus special defense. This guy, plus defense, minus special defense. Focus span 91 with rage, beat up Swagger Thunder. Floatzel is 92 minus Spadef plus speed. Yeah. Bicycle, dive, dig, bounce, vital throw. That's not what he has. Okay. We'll just do the fight in this calc then. Anyway, so basically this Floatzel has a bicycle. What's the base power of bicycle? Does it have that in the calc? Does it tell you this, or do I? It's like probably modified. I probably have to pull up the actual docs for this. Yeah, there's like 30 splits. You know how it is. There's like at least like a billion sections of this. Like today I don't even think we're gonna do Wayward Cave, to be honest, at this speed. I'm trying to do Wayward Cave today. I haven't calced any of it, but I think just from looking at a cursory glance at it, I think there's just like an obvious 5 that I bring, and then I'll just figure out what the fights are. How do I see what Fling base power is changed to? Where is this stored? I'm in the official docs. Okay, I'm in the official docs. Are items in here? We have items in here? No. Ability changes? No. Evolution. Level up learn set. Moves. There's got to be a Fling in here. So, okay, Fling. Here we go. Is it in here? Maybe it's in here. Fling. No. What about Big Nugget? Not in there. What's the damage? Do you know what the damage is, Kotrin? Like, is there a fling base power in here somewhere? Yeah, fling effect. Okay, here we go. Fling power. Bicycle. I know, but I'm wondering what the base... Oh, it tells you the actual damage. Like, it shows me the damage roll. I know that. I'm saying I want to... If I look up bicycle, you know what I mean? Can I not... It's not in here? Can I not spell? Look at the top. The BP. 150 BP. Okay, I see. Right here. So this is one of those that, like, clears the threshold where it'll just click it. Well, it's 100 or 130 plus 1. If the user is... If the user item is 70, 80, or 90... If it's none of those, then it's chance of +1 and terminate. So this is just always chance of +1 and terminate. It's doing this. It's doing this one. Yeah, this is what I thought from looking at the Starmie one with the big nugget before. I thought it was just doing this one, like this one. That was my understanding. Is that for the big nugget also it sees like this one, basically. For the big nugget or bicycle or any big fling number, basically. Like, because then this would be always +4 if there's a psychic type, which means if you don't show it a kill, and fling is highest damage into the psychic type, or if you don't show it a kill, it'll just always fling the Starmie. That's what I'm thinking about this fight. Like, if I lead Starmie, it probably just always flings Starmie. I mean, yeah, that would make a lot of sense from a coding perspective, right? That you would just have encoded this as greater than some number and just left it, effectively. But if you go Starmie and you don't show it a kill... I mean, I guess you don't want to get raged is the only thing. I mean, would you even die to rage switching out crit? I mean, not even. Maybe you just want to show this a thunder kill for safety. 42%. If you show this guy a thunder kill, right, and you lead Starmie, you always bait Bicycle Fling, and you always bait Thunder. And then ideally you want to just kill the Primeape on turn 1. I mean, you could lead Luxray. I bet Luxray doesn't die to Floatzel here at level 100. Like, Luxray probably lives a Floatzel attack at level 100. We could throw back... We could bring it back to the old days with Luxray, where he just sweeps a fight. Like, I mean, I'm just not... I mean, I'm just not taking a dive, right? He would never fling me, because he always sees the fling on the other guy as +4. This is like Dr. AI Kochrin's dream, you know what I mean? He's Dr. AI. Like... Or rather, maybe he's the AI doctor, because he fixes the AI when you don't understand something. You know? But I think that, like, this is one of those spots that's, like, super niche, and it probably only ever comes up in, like, literally 2 fights in the entire game, and this is one of them. The other one was on the double on 222. But I think that this is, like... I think this is, if there's a Psychic type in front of the guy, it's guaranteed to fling the Psychic type as long as he sees no kill. That's what this reads to me as. Which is how I did it on the other fight, and it worked exactly like that. So I'm going to assume that's how it works here. Because I think that makes a lot of sense. So, like, basically then, like, Starmie lead baiting Thunder kill is the optimal lead here, because then I can leave Luxray up and just fucking kill this Floatzel on turn 1. I can also just kill this guy, probably, if with something I switch into. The problem is, like, is Luxray slower at 100 than Gengar? Yes. Fuck. Plus speed Gengar. That's why, dude. I would have outsped that if this wasn't Jolly. For sure. And just killed it. I knew that. But, damn it. They got me. They got the unethical Mons here. Maybe you just want to take the Primeape out right away. The other possibility I thought about here is just lead some sort of flying type that just doesn't really take a lot of damage from Primeape. Like, you could go Raptor. Is a pretty good lead. Raptor's a little too frail, though, for this fight, for my liking. You just want to make sure you bait out Apom. So to bait out Apom, you need to make sure, like... I have no idea. I have no idea. That I don't know. I have no idea what it will do, but from what I've seen, it doesn't seem to do anything, and I don't think we're going to get to ever find out, because the reality is, like, I'm going to be pre-slept, right? So we're just never going to know. Who's switching into Fling? It's probably Bastiodon. But it's either Bastiodon, Lucario, or... Lucario's good because it'll bait... Like, Lucario's a good pivot because it'll bait Aipom. Yeah, Lucario will bait Aipom. So Lucario's a good pivot here. Can Lucario live Fling from this guy? Probably. Yeah, Lucario tanks that shit up. Probably baits a dive kill afterward, too. Well, I might level it. I would never out... There's nothing that's ever outspeeding this Floatzel, so... You just need to, like, kill this while baiting kills. I think leaving up the Floatzel seems like the best play, because you could probably just bait kills from this thing. Like, if you bait a dive, then you can go to, like, Obama, and then you bait, like, a bounce, and then you go to, like, you know... Go back to something else, and just kind of pivot around and do nothing while you just kind of kill things. Mantine seems like a good kill on turn 1 for the Primeape. He can 4x AI, though, here. Overkill, probably. I don't know if he can 4x AI you overkill with Tag Strat. It's definitely possible, I think. But it's definitely at least +3, right? It can be +2. And then it can be, like, +1. Oh, if it's not, this is this, yeah. So it can always get +2 from this. And then it can always get +1 from this. And then it continues. And then that's it. So it can only ever be +3 on this 4x move. If so, you can just go... I mean, Mantine just lives Crit Thunder anyway, if you somehow happen to not get Focus Banded. If you just nuke this guy, you take no damage from this guy. You just nuke this guy, who do you bait? Mantine's going to bait... That's probably Gunk Shot, to be honest. Maybe Aqua Tail. It's probably Aqua Tail. It could be Gunk Shot, though. Aqua Tail. Gunk Shot. Yeah, it's Gunk Shot. It baits Gunk Shot, which is kind of bad. Gunk Shot... Is Gunk Shot bad? Yeah, I mean, that's definitely... Aqua Tail is definitely most damage there. On the other slot of whoever's the fighting type or steel type, you're going to bait Ambipom. So you have to be prepared for both situations. Because if it goes Gengar... I mean, do you just wall this guy? I mean, you kind of just wall this guy. What if you go Mystic Water? You just kill this guy with trapping damage? I mean, you just kill this guy. What if you go to something that tanks Fling and is faster than this? Like, is Bike Fling big-ass damage? Well, you need to switch. The problem is then it's going to be Gengar, right? And then you're in trouble because you're, like, trapped in with Gengar. So you have to make sure that you always kill Gengar before Floatzel can do anything bad to you. If you go to Kingdra, the problem is Floatzel can sometimes, like, crit this. And then you'd go, like, Citrus on this. That seems bad. Going Bastiodon seems fine. You take a lot from Dive. Same with Lucario. You have to make sure... The problem is Mantine baits Gengar. That's problematic. I mean, can you just kill this with Kingdra? No. You can kill this with a flying type. You can't really kill that. Why don't none of my water types kill this guy? I mean, Crobat is already level 100. I don't know why that's not in here, but... Crobat kills this guy and kind of takes no damage. That would just bait out immediate Gengar and you're fucked. Well, I guess not if you went Black Glass. If you went, like, Muscle Band on this, and your pivot was somehow faster than Gengar. I wonder if it's better to just get the Gengar out of the way right away. Like, you just get the Gengar first in a favorable position. Like, Mantine is safe into Floatzel because it already flung. And you're just not taking any damage. You just don't care. You're faster than this guy. You're going to hit this guy with a fat Whirlpool. So whatever you go to on Fling just has to be able to, like, do something into Gengar. Right? It has to do something into Gengar and live Fling. I mean, can I ever get Relicanth to outspeed this? Certainly Relicanth tanks Fling at level, like 95 or something. And do I outspeed Gengar? At what level? Damn. I'm 1 speed point slower at level 100. I mean, Kingdra's faster. Also, I'm going to run ads because they're about to run. So I'm just going to run them now. I guess Kingdra, if I get flung with the town map, the problem here is that I could get crit, and if I got crit, then I'm in trouble because I could be dead to Floatzel subsequent crit. I probably would almost always be dead to that, and then I would also have to use another fucking Citrus. And then I would outspeed Gengar and kill the Gengar if I was Mystic Water. Right, I would just outspeed and kill this. Well, what if Luxray, and does Kingdra bait Gengar, though? Probably again, Gunk Shot highest damage. Is it Gunk Shot highest damage on Kingdra? Gunk Shot versus... Yeah, it's definitely more than Aqua Tail and Rain. Yeah, Gunk Shot is definitely highest damage. Double Hit doesn't even calc. Force Palm doesn't calc. This guy has variable damage. No, just 0 damage move. And what if it focus bans? I don't know. Then you just pivot again. Do the same play. Well, because then you have to take Thunder on this slot, which I guess you live Thunder into Fling crits sometimes. Then you can pivot again. You just need Kingdra, and Kingdra kills this. Is there any way, like, Raptor can outspeed and kill this Gengar? That would be kind of swag if it could. Could also go Shed Shell, I guess, on whatever I switch into. I didn't think about going Shed Shell. So, like, what if I go, like, Turtle on, like, Thunder Fling? Right? I go Turtle on Thunder Fling. I don't know what level I am on Turtle, but let's say I'm, like, level 95 Turtle, or level 95 Turtle for now. If I'm 95 Turtle, I tank the shit out of Fling. I take no damage from Thunder. This guy dives. This baits Icy Wind in here. So it'll always go Gengar. Right? I go Shed Shell. I mean, Loki, I can just stay in, honestly. But I just go Shed Shell. I pre-damage so that I'm always baiting Dive Kill from this. And I pre-damage so that I'm always baiting Icy Wind Kill. Or I pre-damage some... Yeah, I would have to pre-damage to always bait Icy Wind Kill. But Icy Wind Kill is bad. He can just click random-ass move then. Gunk Shot into either slot. He can't even click Icy Wind unless he sees kill. He's just random moving into me anyway. They're actually all -1. So he's actually not even targeting me. He's just targeting... He's just targeting Mantine. And, well, I guess Town Map can be flung, but Gengar just has no ability to use that move. It's just for lore. But he could just Icy Wind here. He could Fling. He could click Shadow Sneak or Gunk Shot. If you click Whirlpool, you mess him up. I mean, if you go Kingdra, the only thing is you die to double crit. You die to crit into this. You can't go Shed Shell then. Turtle with Shed Shell seems solid. At least then you're in... That's kind of bad, though, in a Gengar. I want something a little bit better than that. What if I go Own Gengar? Own Gengar is going to get massacred by Fling. What if I go Steelix? I go Steelix on Fling and Thunder. Actually, that seems insanely good. And Steelix also baits... No, Steelix would bait Apom, right? Super effective move. No super effective move. No super effective move. It would actually always go Apom, meaning Mantine would bait 1. Can I kill this Primeape with something other than Mantine that baits always Apom? It would have to be weak to water move or fighting move. Weak to water move means you probably die to Floatzel. Weak to fighting move means you'd probably need to be like Relicanth or like... Golem's too slow. Maybe it's Pidgeot, though. Like, is Pidgeot faster than this guy at some level? Probably. It does make the damage... And I would get an Intim, which would actually be really good. I outspeed at 100, exactly. And then he would never rage. But Mantine's so much better. Because, like, this... So then you go Steelix, and then what? What do you bait off Primeape? Off Primeape, you probably bait Aqua Tail now on this guy. Instead of, Gunk Shot, yeah. You bait Aqua Tail. So that's Apom, Apom then. Which means it's always Apom. Apom doesn't see kill. Apom doesn't see kill. Most likely. On either guy. So it's just going to fake out. And then Floatzel is doing... But I kind of liked the Steelix in on Gengar thing. So maybe you do just do Mantine and you try to get Gengar. If you get Gengar, then you can just stay in with Steelix, because, like, they're just both not damaging you, and you can just slam EQ. Just do, like, 1 billion damage and just, like, roost with... not roost, but just Hurricane with Mantine somewhere and just win. That seems pretty good. I'm just going to do that. And what if it's Apom? If it's Apom, then, like, you stay in with Steelix. And you stay in with Steelix, and you chip the Floatzel or something. And then you just try to win the 1v1 against these guys while recovering. Because you just, like, you have Mystic Water anyway on this. So you just kill this Apom most of the time anyway. You just don't care. And if things are bad, then you just, to beat the Gengar, you can bring Kingdra's really good into this back half. It's really good into Floatzel. And it's really good into this side. You just go, like, hard Kingdra. You just go hard Kingdra with Mystic Water on the fake out turn. The double EQ is potent, but if not, you just go hard Kingdra, you kill. You go Shed Shell on... You go, like, maybe a Healing Berry on Kingdra. Or Shell Bell. You have to go Mystic Water. You go maybe Shed Shell on Steelix. You're just not even scared. Healing Berry Steelix is better, but maybe Shed Shell for emergency. And then if you need to Shed Shell, you're in with Kingdra anyway, or Mantine. Steelix, both of which are fine. And then you just, like... if you're wise... Can I do this with Wise Glasses on this Gengar? Yeah. Yeah, I guess I can go Wise Glasses on this. And then Kingdra just sweeps. And if you need to Shed Shell out against Gengar Floatzel, you're probably going to, like... Turtle? Yeah, you're probably just going to Turtle. Going Turtle. Can also go Hatman here is pretty powerful. Hatman here is pretty powerful. Because he has Sucker Punch now. Like, if you just lead Hatman, do you just kill this Floatzel? Almost, bro. Almost. I mean, you could kill this guy. There's no way you ever outspeed this. There's no way. Hatman's too slow. He's only 195 speed. At level 100. I looked this up because it speed ties Mamoswine on E4. Could it ever be go Gengar angle here? Seems like go Gengar angle seems unpotent. Gengar angle is unpotent. But you do outspeed and kill like all these guys. Who am I going to if I need to Shed Shell out on Steelix is the question. If I'm Shed Shelling out on Steelix, I'm probably taking a dive and I'm afraid of crit. And I'm taking like a random move. I'm just scared of dive crit from Floatzel. And Gengar's clicking like random move, probably Shadow Sneak into me. So it's dive plus Shadow Sneak. Best pivot for that, who's useful here, is probably, like, go Ludi, because Ludi probably walls this guy. No, he has Bounce. Can't go Luxray. Could go Gara, maybe. Going Gara seems not that bad. It doesn't help the position, though. But I guess you get an Intim on the Floatzel, and you probably live crit then, and then Mantine just kills this guy with the next thing. Because it's faster after Icy Wind. It's not faster. So what you go to has to have a chance to kill... Well, could you not just go Shed Shell into Kingdra? Yeah, you just go Shed Shell into Kingdra. Wait, no, it's free. Right? You just Shed Shell into Kingdra and it's fine. So this fight's just free. I don't know. Who's helpful? Yeah, it's bring Kingdra, bring Mantine, bring Starmie. Who's helpful if I get in a problem? I said maybe Gara could be... I don't want to level Gara to level 100 though yet if I don't have to. I mean, Swellow probably goes insane on this fight too. But you're probably too frail. You probably die to after burn, you probably die to Floatzel. At level 100, yeah, you probably die to dive from Floatzel after burn, a couple burns. I mean, you do just kill this guy with... Yeah, you'd have to Brave Bird. You don't... My Swellow's not that good. What if I was Muscle Band? I mean, you do just kill Primate, bait in this guy, just kill this guy. I mean, you do just kill Floatzel. You just dodge and kill Floatzel. Kill this guy. You kill every guy, but you're too frail. You die. Yeah, I don't know who else is useful here. I'm thinking, like, maybe... I think it probably is Gara. In the endgame, I'm not scared of anything. I just need another bulky guy for Apom. I mean, Kingdra just lives all moves from Apom. Also, like, Turtle's pretty good. Turtle actually is really good into Apom. Mismag is, like, mid here. For sure. Lucario could be good here. It might be faster at some level. Like, 97. No, I'm never faster with Lucario. That's a shame. Bastiodon's probably good here if I went 100 in the end game. How am I actually killing Floatzel? I need a guy that actually kills Floatzel. Bringing Luxray in the back seems like a good idea in general, just because it's Luxray. I guess you bring Gara. Getting an Intim on this guy, though, with Gara in the endgame and then going to Turtle if you have to, seems pretty strong, though. Going Luxray is not that good. I mean, it gives you a fake-out guy, but, like, you can't really come in on Floatzel being in. You have to go on a slot that's guaranteed safe, which is it's hard to set that up, right? So, I think I'll just go Turtle instead. We'll go Turtle instead of Luxray and bring Gara for, like, some sort of pivot angle of sorts. That does mean, though, I have to level these guys all the way. Because I can't be bringing guys that aren't level 100 to this fight. I'm losing another baiting guy. Yo, Spring, WS, Raid. Did you guys make it to, WS? Raid. Did you make it to the gym? I guess, what's the minimum level turtle I could go here and still be useful? Adam and Haunch? Dude, let's fucking go, dude. Join the Adam and Haunch crew. The Adam and Haunch is nice. Adam and Haunch, what IV is it? Did you remember what IV it was? Because I already ran a bunch of Honchkrow, Adam, and Calx like mine's. Mine is Adam and Haunch 20 IV. I also know the speed stats, so if you tell me the attack and the speed, I can tell you if it's E4, basically. Because I already did this calc last night for like 3 hours. So, 8 plus 8 attack, 29 speed. 29 speed means you outspeed Mamo on Bertha if you wanted to chain, like off the rip on something. You can, if you can get the arrow dead, you chain Mamo into Turtle. It also means, though, that you, on Lucian, you outspeed, I think you outspeed Slowking after a Dragon Dance. Sometimes. But with 8 attack, with Choice Band, you'll probably have a range to kill Mew. You'll probably kill Latios. You're not fighting Lugia, so it doesn't matter. Right? And you'd probably you won't kill Slowbro after Ganlon, even if you two-hit it. You definitely won't do that. My guy doesn't do that either with Choice Band. But you do 2-hit KO Cresselia too, And if you set a layer, you one-hit KO Gengar, obviously, on Lucian. But that'll get the job done. You might have to go boosting item to, like, get some kills, but that's definitely E4. I think we're going to go 90... Well, ideally not getting Turtle in here. So if Turtle comes in, that means we're kind of in a bad spot. So I think 95 Turtle is probably fine. What if I went 100 Turtle? How much less damage do I take from dive? Only 3%. We'll go 96. What am I talking about, dude? The thing is, like, Turtle being underleveled is, like, sometimes nice. Because you can, like, guarantee a range. The lead on this is Mantine, Starmie. We're trying to beat Dora and Diego split. We beat Swimmer Wang split. We did lose Walrein though, and Happini. Happini was planned, but Walrein I just had to sack because of one of the fights, the demon one. You'll find it. You'll know which one I'm talking about. One of the three of them is just like so demon. I have no idea what you do into this. I mean, you have Penguin. You'll throw your Penguin at it, but that's probably what you'll do. What item on Mantine makes sense here? Probably like Shell Bell or a boosting item of sorts. I think I said Mystic Water makes the most sense on this in case I need to kill Gengar. But yeah, it's Mystic Water probably. Sharpbeak isn't more damage. Yeah, no way. Because, wait, no, Sharpbeak should be more damage. Oh, it's in rain though. So yeah, Mystic Water's gonna be more damage than Sharpbeak here on this. Yeah, and Sharpbeak doesn't help with any other range. I already hit all the other ranges that I care about. So I just don't care. I think it's just, yeah, it's probably just Mystic Water on this guy. Mystic Water on this guy, and then on Kingdra, it's, Kingdra is Wise Glasses here. Wise Glasses. Rocky is Shed Shell. In case I get trapped. This guy's item doesn't really matter. Let's go with Bright Powder. This guy's item also doesn't really matter. Let's also go with Bright Powder. Is there any range that matters with Gara in? Like, if I had to go Gara... Like, if I had to go Gara against Gengar, would I just kill with Crunch at 100? I would. I don't need boosting item. So just Bright Powder then. Yeah, it's just Bright Powder. Okay, let's go pre-sleep. I'm also going to take a 3-minute break right now before we do this fight. But should be fine. And then we'll do Fisherman Greg. And then I'll get my Heracross. And maybe if we have time, I'll do Wayward Cave. Maybe. I'm thinking about it. But there's like a soft lock in there. You know what I mean? So like I gotta be a little careful about the soft lock. I mean, you just save before and then you can't get soft locks because you can repeat progress because you can just rebeat all the doubles. As long as you don't sack anything. You can like just repeat doubles and just maintain your progress back to the same state. So it's not really a big deal. But it's more just like, ah, man, if I messed up in Wayward Cave, that would be really annoying and take a lot of time. Which is not what I really want right now. I mean, it's not hard to dodge. I'm just saying, like, in a scenario where I mess something up, I wouldn't want to have to stream for an extra, like, hour to repeat progress, basically. If I mess something up like that. Okay, let me check moves and items here. I have a Surfmon. I do have a Surfmon. I have Starmie. Starmie needs to be pre-damaged. Fuck. I should have pre-damaged when I was in the other place. Let me do my pre-damage before I forget. This... pre-damage like here. Okay. Pre-damage. What's the Starmie number? I gotta be dead to no moves from Floatzel and dead to Thunder. So dead to Thunder is 105. I'm never dead to Rage then. I have to be 105. 104. on Starmie. Okay. We do this. I'm fucking sleeping. Okay, 105 on this guy. We're getting to the HP where, like, being on the bike is better for pre-damaging. Oh, I'm natural cure. Fuck. That's annoying. I forget about that. So what HP do I need to be at? 104? So I'm taking 30, which means I can get to 105 and then get hit by a Wildmon, basically. So the easiest way to do this is just to, yeah, switch in and take poison. Then just click toxic a few times. Because I don't actually even really care about... I don't even really care about the Starmie HP, like, that much. I just care that I'm dead. I'm taking 30. I heal 123. I can set this up pretty exactly. I'm just on the same cycle now. 125 is too much, right? I need 105. Would 95 work? 95 would work. So 95 is fine. Yeah, 95 works. Because at 95, I show kill with no moves to Float Soul. And I show kill with Thunder and no other moves to Primeape. Okay. Okay, I don't need Starmie to be pre-slept. I do need Kingdra to be pre-slept. Let's just pre-sleep everyone again. I actually don't really need anyone to be pre-slept, to be honest, but, like, it's fine. 95, lead Mantine. No item Starmie is fine. I guess we'll go, like, Focus Band in case I mess something up, you know? There's, like, no real nonsense that can happen here. Maybe there's an argument. No, you can't swagger, so there's no argument to that. Turtle in the back with Bright Powder. No pre-sleep on Turtle. It's fine. Items here. We'll go Focus Band here. Yeah, we'll go Focus Band here. Moves. Mystic Water, Focus Band, Shed Shell, Bright Powder, Lax, Incense, Wise Glasses. Okay, sure. Should be good. Alright, I gotta take a 1 minute break, 2 minute break, and then we'll go. I have returned. It is time for Dora and Diego split. I think I have to check one thing though first. Hold up. Okay. We're ready to go. Also, Katrin, I was gonna say, and people in general, just for the thing. Also, Kindle got cracked Honchkrow the other night. Got 31 attack IV hasty Honchkrow last night. And Ned had cracked Honchkrow, adamant Honchkrow guy. Honchkrow just like is one of those Pokemon that all the data we have of it is it just being super cracked. So I think we're a little biased that it's good because all the data is just super cracked Honchkrow. But Honchkrow's really good, and especially at this point, it has Sucker Punch. No, Kindle wiped? Where did he wipe to? Was it after I was watching like all that? Did he wipe to the double or Uranus tag? It was like right around there I stopped watching. Oh, did it do the belly drum thing? Was it the belly drum thing or was it the fan pee? That's just like what fight wiped him? Oh, by the Machoke. Which fight is that? Gambler Carlos, probably? No, this is after Wake. Oh, after Maylene. Oh, because he has Risky and then he just what? It just Stone Edged? Yeah. And what? Then he just wiped from there because he didn't have any way to kill the Machoke, or he just reset? I imagine he probably, like, I don't know. He probably got smoked by some fight there. I didn't see. I wasn't watching, but... I was only watching when he was on, like, 215. Oh, I see. I see. That makes sense. That's a reasonable reason after getting hyped to the Honchkrow. That's a totally legitimate reason. This looks right. This looks right. Let's go. HP on Starmie is correct. 95 shows kill with Thunder. I don't show kill with any other moves. This guy doesn't see kill with any moves, which means he should always fling. And then I have Shed Shell on Rocky, just in case it gets dangerous. Yes. Okay. Let's go. Dora and Diego time. I think this first one in the water is Dora and Diego. But we're doing Dora the Explorer split now, right now. We've approached an upper echelon. And I'm just gonna save here in case I misunderstood anything, but I fought all 4 of these swimmers already. So I should be able to just swim past them and they'll just leave me alone. I just don't really want to, like... Now I can collect items on this route, finally. Because there's an item down here, I think, over here to the bottom left, if I remember. I thought there was at least. Maybe it's hidden. No, it's just not. Okay. Whatever. I thought there was, like, some item down here somewhere. Oh, here it is. It's probably just going to be, like, a revive or some bullshit. You know what I mean? Quick powder. That actually might do something. Are there other items here? I don't know. Where's this Dora and Diego character? There it is. Dora and Diego. Alright. Think I'm good here. If I did this right, this fight should be free. Okay. Okay. So... We're gonna Hurricane the Primeape. It has Focus Band. Please don't do that. We're gonna go to Rocky on what's gonna be Thunder and Fling. Please don't Focus Band. Bicycle. He threw the bike at me. That's crazy. Anyway, Steelix takes, I don't know how much from that. Like 8%. Just don't focus ban here. This is like the only part of the fight that I care about, is that you don't focus ban here. Okay, fine. Go Gengar. Okay, unlucky. This Apom's just gonna fake out like a random gentleman here. Steelix takes like no damage from this guy. He's just gonna fake out a random guy. I guess this is a good time to maybe go Gara, since it kind of accomplishes the same thing. But then you could maybe take a double hit. I think it makes sense low-key here just to like fucking roost, honestly. Well, I mean, now Floatzel can't hurt you and Apom can't hurt you. So you just start doing damage right now. We just start doing damage. So we'll just like click like, I don't know, like Hurricane on Floatzel maybe. Because like Apom is slower than me, and like, I guess technically it could double hit Mantine. Can it even click that? I guess it could click double hit here into Mantine, couldn't it? Yeah, it's highest damage. So I kind of want to get the Apom off the field right now, I think. In that case, which kills Apom? I'm Mystic Water. So yeah, Whirlpool into Apom. Click Glare on Apom or click EQ. What is in the Nabberry, dude? Can only be used to make Poffins. It's just for flavor. Okay. Steelix is probably just EQ here. It's like good damage. Just EQ here. Okay, that's fine. Bit unlucky. I flinched, and well, I guess I got high damage there. Depends on what this damage roll is. I may have to switch. I need Steelix to not be dead to dive kill when... I mean, I can always pivot Steelix. It's going to do huge damage to Apom as well, like 50%. See, I think Embargo would potentially prevent me from using items in the way that I wouldn't be able to switch out with Shed Shell. And it doesn't have Prio, right? So if I just EQ again, is that just like totally chill? If I EQ again and go like... I guess I need to kill the Apom right now, right? Oh, my music stopped. What's happening with Mantine right now? Mantine is never dead to any move crit from Floatzel. But I could be if it targeted me and then Gengar came in. I could be dead then to a Gengar move. And I can't switch. But I could always recover and be faster. So it's actually completely safe. So we just Hurricane into Apom to guarantee that we kill it before it can move. And then we just click Earthquake. Or maybe Glare. Maybe Glare is better. Because then I could Hurricane here. No, we just Earthquake. Just Earthquake here and Hurricane. That's into Steelix. Oh my god. I lived that always. I literally did live that always. I checked. I never died to double crit on Steelix plus Fake Out. But, like, that's scary. Anyway, there's no music. I need more music. But that was crazy. I checked that. I never died there. I'm going to check the exact damage roll. Just to be sure. But I'm pretty confident I checked that I always died. I never died there. Anyway, good thing I'm Shed Shell, which is why I went it on this. I went Shed Shell on purpose on this. What was my exact damage roll on that? My exact HP on that? Because if I just missed that by accident, that would definitely, like, suck for sure. Like, if I actually just raw missed that, just didn't even see it. 209. Because I thought I looked at that and said I was fine. Max roll was like 211. So I died to like 1 crit there, actually. That's bad gameplay. Bad gameplay right there from not paying attention. But we live, but we prevail. I think we need to just kill the Gengar, right? We never died a gunk shot crit on Mantine, or do we? You know, we never died a gunk shot crit on Mantine, but we do die to crit plus poison. I think recovering on Mantine here, roosting on Mantine here to full makes sense, because it's always going to target Steelix with random move. Actually, Steelix is always Shadow Sneak. And Vulpix is always targeting Steelix with knockoff or fling. Right? So it's Roost here. Wait, no, it's actually just a free attack for Mantine then. Right? So Whirlpool, Gengar, pivot Steelix with Shed Shell into random move here. Kingdra seems like a good switch. It lives crit 73% from Gunk Shot. And then knockoff crit would do 29, so I would die. Going Turtle, I would always live, but I wouldn't make progress. Going Gyarados, I would... If it was Shadow Sneak, though, which I think it should always be Shadow Sneak here. Shadow Sneak is always fine. Always go Kingdra here. Yep. Whirlpool kills this most of the time. This kills. And then we just kill this. Okay, not the cleanest fight of all time there. I should have switched Steelix on that turn into Gyarados. Would have been the correct play then. Switch Steelix for Gyarados was the correct play on that turn. It's alright, though. It's alright, though. We didn't hit the max roll crit that killed us there. It was only one roll. But if we did hit the one roll, it probably would have, like, also ended the run. So, like, I need to be more careful than that at this point. I need to be a little bit more careful than that, but, like, that's an acceptable level of care to, like, risk Steelix to, like, a 1 in 3-1 crit roll. Only exactly max roll crit, and if you get crit, it's actually good for you. It's probably acceptable to risk that. But if I had gotten punished by it, it would have certainly sucked. Okay, time for Fisherman Greg. This is what everyone's been here for. 22 hours and 22 minutes for Fisherman Greg. That's what it takes these days to get to Fisherman Greg. 2 hours and 22 minutes on this route. Okay. Fisherman Greg line is complicated. This line is very complicated. Anti did this route in 1 hour and 25 minutes. To be fair, though, he already calced Dora and Diego. I did not calc Dora and Diego. For this fight, we're going to leverage the Nuzlocke fight planner. Because this fight actually has AI that's a little weird enough where I actually want to... I had to render it out on this for a minute to actually see the perfect line here. But... the main thing about this fight is that it's Baton Pass. It's Baton Pass on this fight. Which is the fight here? Hold up. Wait, who the fuck is Collector Geralt? I have no idea. This guy, who is this guy? Who are you? Who is Collector Geralt? Why have I never seen this guy before? Oh, this must be Wayward Cave. This must be Wayward Cave. Okay, so the important thing is that the only flag that it has is Baton Pass and Tag Strategy. So with Baton Pass and Tag Strategy, the idea is you just have to play the game of don't let this Clefable belly drum. So it's 90%. If it's under 90%, it gets -2. All status moves get +3, which means that basically what can happen is that after turn 1, when it's chipped a little bit, he can click belly drum. If he doesn't get this one in 92% on any move, right? And he only gets it on, he gets it on none of the moves, or he gets it on only belly drum. And basically that works out to be about like a 0.08 times 0.08 times 0.92, basically. And that's like about 1 in 200. It's like 1 in 170. Yeah, this is +5. But even if it's this, it doesn't matter because it's not the first turn. So then it's only over 59. If this was Belly Drum, like Kachin, are you saying this is the Belly Drum AI? The Calm Mind one? So like this is like what do you mean? Like you basically like let me explain how I think this would work. That means the first turn it's +5 for any setup move, right? Like any setup move is +5. And then after that, right? Like it also is +1 on over 59%, and then they also have this 92% chance of +3. So basically the point though is that if unless he doesn't get the 92%, like unless he doesn't get the 92% on, because he always gets this +1, so he has only status moves, right? So like it's always plus, maybe not for focus energy or whatever, but the point is like he always gets this +1. This +1 doesn't really matter. What matters is that they can always get this +3, and every move gets this +3 with Baton Pass AI, right? So basically, because every move can get this +3, because Belly Drum gets -2 under 90%, as long as he's under 90%, you literally, each turn, you have a 0.08, basically, you have a 0.08 times 0.08 times. So the important detail of Fisherman Greg is that Fisherman Greg's Clefable has no attacking moves, right? So basically, he's just spamming status moves, right? And eventually, if he clicks Belly Drum, right, then he will always BP, right? So you just have to let him not Belly Drum, right? And you get him to not Belly Drumming by faking out on turn 1 with Luxray to put him under 90%, right? Now, he doesn't have any other flags other than Baton Pass, which means that he can get this boost on a bunch of things, but he would have to miss the boost on both other status moves and hit this one, right? For it to be more. Or he would just have to hit the boost on both other moves, basically, right? And if he does, then that means to miss is a 0.6% chance. So he has a 0.6% chance of clicking belly drum while under 90%. That's all that matters for this fight. Is that it's about 60%. So basically, there's Swampert and Clef and Gyarados. Because I think I didn't look at anyone's line on this fight because I was told this fight was a demon fight, which it is a demon fight. So I wanted to find my own line, like on my own, without looking at anyone's VOD for this fight. So I'm sure that other people have done the line that I've done, but like I came up with this line for this fight. Basically, there's also Heracross, and there's Dragonite. But all you have to do is fake it out, basically, right? I need Kingdra, and I need Crobat, and I need Ludi, and I need Mantine, and I need one other Mon, Abomasnow. So basically on turn one, it's going to be Clefable, Blastoise, and Obama, right? And Luxray. So Luxray is baiting Swampert, and Obama is baiting Heracross here, right? Yeah. Luxray is baiting Swampert because it has Earthquake, and this guy has Mega Horn and has better typing than everything else. So it's always there, right? So you're going to kill this with Woodhammer, and you're going to fake out the Clef, right? Doesn't matter what Blastoise does. If it follows me, you just nuke it. It dies, right? So now there's two lines. It can basically go to either Swampert or Heracross. Once again, we have to dodge this fictional belly drum scenario over here, but if it does it, like, we're fucked. We can steer out of it, but, like, we're fucked. Obama is always going to show kill with Waterfall here. We're going to pre-damage, so it always shows kill with Waterfall if we need to. That's how this works, right? Maybe at level 100, I might have to pre-damage. I have to check. Anyway, it's these two. It's who? Luxray, Kingdra, Ludi, Luxray. We need Crobat for this. And we need Obama for this. So yeah, Obama to show kill. It always shows kill to Heracross, but I need to show Dynamic Punch kill to Swampert, right? So it'll do that off of just generic recoil on Blastoise, so I don't have to pre-damage at all, actually. So I kill this. Whoop, someone sent me that before. That's the Mine Corica. Yeah. So now it goes here. So the way that this works is he still has the debuff every turn to click Belly Drum, but if he wishes and he goes to full HP, then he can Belly Drum again. So the minimum amount of turn that it takes for him to be able to Baton Pass from this turn is 4 turns, right? He can click Wish, he can heal, he can click Belly Drum, he can click Baton Pass. So it takes him 4 turns before he can Baton Pass, right? If he Belly Drums earlier, we just steer in that situation, if that happens. It is very unlikely, but if it happens, we steer. If it goes Swampert first, I'm showing kill here. My Luxray is so bulky that it actually doesn't show kill to Swampert with EQ here at level 100. At level 100, I just don't show kill here. So, like, I just live Earthquake. It can't click Earthquake. Its partner is grounded, and it sees kill with a different move. That means it's always clicking Dynamic Punch into this guy. So, on the Dynamic Punch, I go to Mantine. And on Luxray's free slot, I go to Ludi. This is turn 1. He wishes. He might not wish. He might focus energy, but if he wishes is the worst case scenario. Now I kill this guy with Ludi. I pivot Mantine into Luxray. Right? That's because if the wish goes off, I can maybe fake this guy out now. Right? So basically now, it can either go to Heracross for this slot, or it can go to Gyarados for this slot. That's highest damages. So if it goes Gyarados, this Gyarados is a problem. We just have to kill the Gyarados immediately, which means this guy can Belly Drum. So let's assume this guy Belly Drums. That's the worst case scenario. We kill this guy. We switch this slot into Kingdra. Now it goes always Hera or Dragonite. Whichever one it goes to, these two guys double kill. And then if it BPs, it just goes like this. And then we just double kill. Right? And then we win. If... let's say it went to Heracross instead of Gyarados on this turn. If it goes to Heracross instead of Gyarados on this turn, I'm showing Mega Horn kill here. So I fake out the Clef on the potential Belly Drum turn, and I pivot this guy into Crobat. Right? Yeah, I pivot this guy into Crobat. I kill this guy with Crobat. And I click Fake Out again with Luxray to stall a turn because I don't want to kill the Clef. So I just click Fake Out and Brave Bird kills this guy. Right? Now it'll go Gara because both of these guys bait Gara because Gara has super effective move on Crobat with... no, not super effective, but it does highest damage with Aqua Tail into Crobat with Heracross as opposed to Draco. And also it has Outrage, which is more damage than Dragon Rush. So it always goes Gara, right? It always goes Gara. And then now, I kill this guy. He Belly Drums. I switch this for Kingdra. We just got one... oh, wait, he Belly Drums on this turn, right? I kill this with Crobat. Right, I kill this with Crobat. He Belly Drums, right? It's always Gyarados. I kill Gyarados, right? It's always Gyarados. I kill Gyarados. And then I switch Kingdra. He BPs. It goes here. I don't care. No prio. Double kill. Right? We win in that line. Okay. So now we go back to the other line. What if it goes Heracross first at the beginning? If it goes Heracross first at the very beginning, Blastoise is always dead, right? So it goes Heracross at the very beginning. This guy sees kill with multiple moves into Obama. It sees kill into Obama with Mega Horn and Cross Chop, right? So on Mega Horn Cross Chop, on Mega Horn Cross Chop, we go Crobat here. Oh wait, no, we go Crobat here, or not Crobat. We go Mantine in this slot, and we go Crobat in this slot. Then we kill this guy with Crobat because I'm free, and I switch this slot into Luxray. Now remember that was Wish on the switch, right? Heal on this turn, he can Belly Drum again, right? So this guy dies. As established, we both... in this situation, we actually both bait Swampert. We actually don't both bait Swampert. No, we both bait Swampert, right? Because it has Avalanche. Yeah, so we both bait Swampert. Crobat is pre-damage so that after Brave Bird, I'll be exactly dead to Waterfall, right? Because max roll of Waterfall is higher than max roll of Avalanche, so I can pre-damage because I never take damage in this line, where after Brave Bird, I'm always exactly dead to Waterfall, right? I'm dead to Waterfall. He's Waterfalling here. He's not EQing Luxray. Even though it looks like he should EQ Luxray, he will not EQ Luxray because he sees kill here. He has super effective move with Grounded Partner. He should not EQ. He does not see kill on Luxray, right? I pivot this guy into Ludi, and I fake out the Clef, right? Now, this guy dies to Ludi, and I click fake out to stall a turn while he belly drums, right? This guy dies. These guys both bait always Gyarados, right? I kill Gyarados. He BPs. I go Kingdra. We clean up. We win. So I think this always wins as long as he doesn't click belly drum on a random turn, which he should be incredibly unlikely to if I understand the AI. It's like literally 0.6%. And even if he does belly drum, I can still get in a position where I have like Kingdra and Luxray in on the turn he BPs, and I can like fake out to prevent the BP and like kill something over here or kill the Clef, get in some situation where it's safe. Like buy a turn with a fake out to kill something over here, right? And then like he'll BP and then I can switch into position to be ready for that thing and kill it. You know, like there's a lot of options here basically. So that's the plan. I think this always works. I do have to teach Surf to somebody, though. I don't know who I'm teaching Surf to. Oh, Kingdra knows Surf. Alrighty, so it's fine. Some things I need to check. I need to check the Crobat pre-damage. I need to check the Obama item. We're doing it. We're doing it, Luke. We get it. We get it. My line is actually kind of good. My line is actually kind of good, okay? I actually cooked a little bit on this one. I did cook on this one. It's a good line. I just have to not get fucked. If I get fucked, I mean, GG. Luxray. We're leading Luxray. Items for this. I wrote my items down somewhere else for this. What were my items for this? There's no way I'm pivoting from the items that I wrote down. So, like, whatever the items are the items. Luxray needs Shell Bell. Luxray needs to be 100 with Shell Bell. Shell Bell here. Shell Bell here. Item on Obama. I wrote no items, so, like, I guess whatever I want. It's never coming back in. I need to go Persim on this guy in case I get confused by Dynamic Punch. Do I even care? Am I not just pivoting out right away? I'll still go Persim. I guess that's technically low EV to go Persim if I don't 100% need it. Ludi item doesn't really matter. I guess I'll go Mystic Water on this to help in case of a disaster scenario that can occur. He does die to crit from Buzz. That is true. Do I need Sharpbeak to kill the Hera? Probably not. I mean, no way it has Barrier or anything. No, it doesn't have Barrier or anything. What's the HP I need to be at? I take exactly how much recoil? 73. And I need to be, like... So I need to be at, like, 284. I need to be, like, at 284 on this, basically. Dude. Yeah. Sorry, I wasn't really reading. I wasn't really paying attention there for a minute, so I kind of, like, missed the context. But, like... Yeah, most people on that fight, if they have a bad Quag, just, like, legit just send the Quag. The Ursaring, the only option I've ever found is to, like, use... You can Letty in the Ursaring. It is possible to Letty in the Ursaring. Like, the 1DR line, because, like, some lore about, like, the CK+, because you were, like... you're always, like, asking me questions about this game. The lore is that back in the day, GameCube, like, 2 years ago, GameCube, Boombox, and myself... we're doing a bunch of 1DR routing because the new patch was coming out, and we thought with the new patch, the way the routes worked out, that 1DR was possible because you could get Buzz from box, right? Like, you could guy pack a Buzz because it was like 10%, and that, like, fixed the problem with the routing, right, for 1DR. And on that fight, the only way we ever found was basically that you would have to have a Doug trio that had at least 8 attack, because 8 attack Doug trio with soft sand chains too, because then you can also bait the Ursaring into EQing. Is the Ursaring's not Quick Claw on that fight, is it? It's just like, it's just Pink Bow, right? Because you can get Ledian in on the Ursaring, and then you can Encore it into Earthquake, right? You Encore it into Earthquake, which gives you a way to kill it, and then that baits in the Egg for a move that lets you go to... it baits in the Machamp for a Rock Slide, which is like best possible pivot into... Dougie baits normal move, but you go to Fori or something to get EQ. Like, Fori gets... there's a specific Mon that always gets EQ out of it. I don't remember what it is. Maybe it was Macargo. It might be Fori. But there was a specific Mon that always got EQ out of it, basically. And then you could Encore it. Maybe, is it... If it's not Fori, maybe it's Kabu then. Yeah, I mean, it's like, it's a really dicey line, though, because you just can't do it without the Doug Trio to roll compress, right? You have to have the Doug Trio to roll compress. If you don't have the Doug Trio, then you can't bring Ledian. It's just, like, too dangerous to bring Ledian to this fight. Annoying. Throwing Quag at both is, like, the standard line, and you can go Citrus on Quag. Not Citrus. If you have the one Citrus still, you can go Citrus on Quag. If you don't have Citrus, because you probably use Citrus on Whitney, most likely. Like, if you have your one Citrus, it's a good spot for your one Citrus, basically, on that fight. And, like, the only other does 271 do it, or am I going to bait Avalanche? I'm going to take exactly 73 recoil, which means I'm going to be at 198. 198 should only ever show Waterfall kill. So this item is Shell Bell. This item is Mystic Water. This is always Dragon Fang again. Dragon Fang again. Item on this doesn't really matter. I definitely don't want to go Shell Bell. Let's go Bright Powder on this. Crobat, there's not really a lot of lines if you don't have Citrus. You can also just get, like, randomly frozen on Quag or burned on Quag and its ass, right? Like sending Espeon on in there is fine. A lot of people, sometimes they'll, like, beat the Magmar with something and then, like, sack to try to get, like, a better line into something else in the back. You know what I mean? Like, you just send the Rapidash into the Ursaring and die so you can go to something that kills and is, like, like, somehow something is faster than that. I don't know what item to go on this guy. I guess item doesn't really particularly matter, but maybe in some endgame scenario, Sharpbeak could be useful on this. I definitely don't want to go Shell Bell. And I need to level Luxray and heal Obama. You can just send some bullshit line, most likely, but, like, I've wiped a Chuck. It's, like, one of the spots where if your line's, like, too bullshit and you get unlucky, like, you can just lose. You know, like, there's, like, always a line where you can lose on that fight because the Quick Claw Machamp is just, like, Demon. And, like, Espeon's kind of cracked. I think they went too far with the Espeon buffs. Like, I mean, not Espeon as a Pokemon is really good, right? Like, but I mean, the E4 buffs, I think, are a little bit too far. But this should be fine. It's always Luxray. Do I have to level Luxray still? I do need to level Luxray still. So let me level Luxray here. Gotta go 100 here. We'll talk CK Plus while I try to get the Heracross, you know what I mean? But, like, let me get this Heracross first. Let me beat this fight. Because I think I have it down. Like, I think I have a line where it's always fine. But, like, it just scares me. Like, this, like, low chance of Belly Drum. And if I got any of the baits wrong, obviously it's, like, disaster. But I think I got it right. This is the only thing separating me from Heracross, so... Also, though, like, I think Heracross is subjectively the right decision on this route always. I was looking at were there other options, right? Because I am interested in the possibility of getting something else here. Like, I'm going to get my Heracross for sure, but I just mean, like, I was wondering if there were other things you can get here. If you had some dupes, I mean, if you had, like, Miltank from the Egg or Roserade, maybe Vulpix, you could have a lot of these guys. If you had a lot of these guys like Miltank, Rose Raid, Vulpix, Scizor, right? Maybe you just roll this table, honestly. Could be like kind of sick to do so. There's also slacking on this table. I don't know how you catch this guy. But Tangela you can catch here. For sure you can catch this Tangela. And you can also catch Gligar here. I can't. I don't have the dupes for it. You can catch it. You could also roll for Shelter, but like, yeah. You can also roll this for Slowbro if you have certain dupes. But I don't even, like, I just don't want to risk this. But, like, Heracross just seems good enough. I'll put the Heracross in the bag. I don't really care about the Toxic Orb, to be honest. I found out that the Toxic Orb isn't actually necessary for Distortion World. Right? So you don't actually need the Toxic Orb for Distortion World. You can do it without Toxic Orb to do the pre-damaging. Because there's a Tentacruel that always has, Toxic in Distortion World that you can fish up. Right? So, like, because of that, you actually don't need the Toxic Orb to do the Toxic, like, pre-damaging in Distortion World. But it's, like, level 48, according to the official docs. Like, and it goes in various levels, but you can always find a level where it has Sludge Bomb or Toxic, basically. And, I mean, the official docs say so, but I don't know. They could be wrong. We don't really have exactly Distortion World, like, fully mapped out with every possible thing. I don't know about, like, encounters and everything. Yeah, it should always have it. That's what I'm saying. It always has the Toxic, basically. So you can always just fish up Tentacruels and just get Toxic. Get Toxic, and it's fine. Right? But, like, it's also, like, I just think you do want the Heracross. It seems pretty good, and I imagine if it has good stats, it's probably insane. This'll work here. Okay. And I always kill this Swampert without boosting item with Giga Drain. Yeah, I always kill... without boosting item, I always kill with Grass Knot. Okay, I always kill with Grass Knot without boosting item here. Okay. Okay, here he is. Fisherman Greg. A true demon. This guy is a demon. Took me like an hour and a half or 2 hours to fight one of these. My Lucario, like, just barely misses the range. Like, it's just barely misses the range, like, on the Dialga. It's really unfortunate. It's, like, so close to killing. It's, like, 25 attack. It's really, really close. If it was adaptability, it would certainly kill. Okay, it's always lead Luxray and Obama, fake out the Clef, and then kill with Woodhammer. Woodhammer kill. Always does 29% recoil, which means if it goes Swampert, it sees Dynamic Punch kill. And if it goes Hera, it sees kill. Okay, let's do it. Fisherman Greg. Okay. Alright, we whipped out the fucking planner. The planner pussy for this, you know what I mean? You know what they say? There's like that Twitter meme for those who know. But basically, we'll fake out this Clef here. It'll go below 90%. Because it goes below 90%, it shouldn't be able to Belly Drum, but it can, in theory, Belly Drum. But it really, really is unlikely to. Fake out Clef. Woodhammer kills Blastoise. Yeah, Woodhammer kills Blastoise. He could follow me, Yawn, Muddy Water, Icy Wind. It doesn't matter. I'm always faster. I just kill him. Okay. Fake out. Perfect. I'm targeting him anyway. We just kill this guy with Woodhammer. Bang. You're dead. I take recoil. This goes either Swampert or Heracross. Swampert is better for the line. Okay, it's Swampert. Okay. So, this guy sees kill on Obama with Dynamic Punch. He does not see kill on Luxray with Earthquake. So, it should never be Earthquake. Clef, in theory, should Wish or Focus Energy here. It can Belly Drum, but it should Wish or Focus Energy. We'll go to Ludi on the free slot. And on this slot, I guess I can go Crobat. But I think it's better to just go Mantine and just burn the Persian Berry. I didn't really want to sack a Persian Berry for no reason, so I thought about going no Persian, but there's some lines where I need to go Swampert, and I can get confused. There are lines where having this Persian, if I had to steer, would be good for the end game, so I'm just going to go -1 Persian here. If he hits me with the Dynamic Punch, that is. So he can just miss Dynamic Punch, so it's like 50-50 to lose a Persian, but I have 9 of those guys, so it's fine. Go here. Go to Mantine. Mantine takes nothing from Dynamic Punch. Do not Belly Drum. Do not do it. You're not supposed to. You can, but you're not supposed to. Okay, he hits. -1 Persian. Mantine tanks that shit. What does Clef do? Wish. Okay. He wishes. Okay. Ludi is fastest mon on the field. Ludi does not have Miracle Seed. Ludi kills this with Grass Knot. Grass Knot kills the Swampert. We switch this guy into Luxray. We go Luxray here. So we go Luxray always here. Because the next turn, if it's Hera or if it's Gara, it could be Gara. It can never be Gara unless we go Luxray, but we always go Luxray here. Okay. Foreshadowing. That's good. Don't Belly Drum here, just click Focus Energy. On this turn, because Wish is already active, I don't know if he can get a debuff from Wish, so it's more likely that... Like, no, there's no debuff, so he can just Wish again even while Wish is up. So he can Wish or Focus Energy here, or Belly Drum. Okay, we won. I think we won always now because of that. Okay, now he can Belly Drum again. Guess what? We're on the field with Luxray. Is this Heracross? This could have gone Gyarados. So Heracross sees kill with only Mega Horn into Ludi here. So on only Mega Horn, we're going to go always to Crobat. We're going to go always to Crobat here. Always Crobat. Does it ever make sense to just go... Yeah, well, I can die to Mega Horn on Kingdra. So yeah, we go always Crobat here. Because Crobat eats Mega Horn like it's no business. And then we're going to fake out the Clef so he doesn't Belly Drum. Heracross does not see kill on Luxray. He only sees kill on Ludi. He should always Mega Horn into Crobat. Into Heracross. Okay. Now he's unlikely again to Belly Drum. He's unlikely again to Belly Drum here. I don't want to accidentally kill Clefable here. I Brave Bird kill the Heracross. Crobat into Heracross. Always takes most damage. Outrage. Aqua Tail. Takes most damage from Aqua Tail. There's no way that Hydro does more damage than that. Yeah, there's no way. He has no super effective move on Crobat. Aqua Tail is highest damage into Luxray. Let's just triple check here. Aqua Tail and Outrage are both more damage than Hydro Pump from Heracross. Of course. So this is always Gyarados after this. So we Brave Bird, kill the Heracross. He has no Focus Sash or anything. I obviously always kill with Brave Bird. And I really don't want to accidentally kill anything with Luxray here. So I'm just going to click Fake Out into the Clef and have it fail. This way I'll kill the Crobat, the Hera, and it'll be a nothing turn. We fail. We click Brave Bird, we kill this guy. Even if Clef for some reason Belly Drums here, it's still fine. But he's pretty likely to just Wish. But even if he Belly Drums at this point, it's fine. Okay, he Wishes. So this goes Gyarados always. Gyarados has no trapping move. Gyarados sees kill on both of us. It doesn't matter because Luxray's faster and even through Intim kills with Wild Charge. So we pivot Crobat into Kingdra, and we wild charge the Gyarados to kill it. This kills, always, even through Wakan and through Intim. Does 107%. I Shell Bell up here. He probably clicks Focus Energy. Even if he Belly Drums, it doesn't matter at this point. He just spams Wish. Wish comes true. Now it's Last Mon Dragonite. Last Mon Dragonite. Kingdra's holding a Dragon Fang, which means it does minimum 80% to Dragonite. This has no Prio. I'm faster. Luxray is faster. At -1, Ice Fang kills this Dragonite. So I'll Ice Fang here. This does huge damage. And then we Ice Fang. Kill. Bang. Now it's just Clef. He just wishes because he's botting. And then into Clef. We just stay in with these guys and we win. Highest damage is Octazooka. Highest damage from Luxray is Thunderfang here. Should be fine. This can technically not kill. We might have to do it again, but it has no damaging moves. We always win here. And we can just flinch. And then now we always kill for sure with Octazooka plus Thunderfang. Easy win. Bang. Fisherman Greg split down, dude. We beat Fisherman Greg. It's that easy. We did it. We did it. It only took 3 hours to beat Fisherman Greg. But we beat Fisherman Greg. Now it's time to put the Heracross in the bag. Okay. Time to figure out how we're going to catch this Heracross. I have an idea, but let's just see what happens. So, back to music here. Okay, we beat Fisherman Greg, which means now we have to catch a Heracross at level 77. So let's do some ME calking here for this, for catching. Heracross. He's level 75, right, on this route? Hold up. Yeah. And assume that he's para'd. So basically, you lead... I don't have my save in here. Let's just save here quickly to update my save. Okay. So, Heracross is this guy. Steelix walls this guy. We're going to click Glare. Right? We never died a Cross Chop crit. We go to Shuckle. Shuckle. Dude, he's the Avatar, bro. You can't be mean to Shuckle. You can't be mean to him like that. He's the GOAT. Dude, this guy's the GOAT. Luxray is just, man, dude. Oh, God. Luxray is so good. Why am I not getting Facade Boost here? Oh, it's already calcing it. So this is if it's Max Attack Adamant. If it's Max Attack Adamant and on the switch, how much does Pursuit switching out do to me? 22%. I love this Luxray character. He's my favorite Pokemon. He's the best Pokemon in this game. I never died a Pursuit crit. I never died a Cross Chop crit into Pursuit crit, so I don't have to go Berry on Steelix. Right? I never have to go Berry on Steelix, even with Guts Boost here. I never have to go here. The only thing I need to be afraid of here is how I get a Gastro on this guy, because I have to Gastro this guy. In order to Gastro this guy, I could be dead. Well, once I get the Gastro off, then I'm not dead to Pursuit switching out. It's only 43%. So I could go Citrus Shuckle. And then as long as I don't get crit by this, then I have to come in on like a not this move. It's a random move though. I mean, I don't know if I fuck with this whole like do that angle. The knockoff Ledian angle honestly might be more tact, to be honest. That Luke went for. I think that might be more tact, to be honest. Does my Ledian even live? Is my Ledian even faster? It's minus speed. Like, I'm faster than this. What if he's plus speed? I'm not faster if he's plus speed. I also lose my trade mon for Mr. Crunchy. So we're going with this line. The question is it hard Shuckle? It's probably hard Shuckle. It's probably hard Shuckle. It's probably hard Shuckle. That's the only play. I mean, I guess I could trade Stantler. Ledian does tank that. It lives all moves. It only doesn't outspeed if it's max speed. It actually tanks all moves. But if I go level 100 Ledian, then that means I need to trade Stantler for Mr. Crunchy, or I need to trade Kingler for Mr. Crunchy. I could trade Octillery. What's up, Rodix? We're trying to catch a Heracross. That's the plan right now. We're trying to catch a Heracross. We're Heracross hunting right now. We're trying to get a Heracross in here. That's the plan. The question is, how do we do it? How do we get this guy? I think Hypercutter... Mine... I don't know, though. Mine's plus speed. Mine's plus speed. It's plus speed. It might be too fast in Trick Room. It legit might be too fast in Trick Room with plus speed. Where it could be problematic. I guess I could just power ankle it. Yeah, good point. Cradilly is okay. He's Hypercutter 3 attack. Hypercutter 3 attack, if you want to run the calc. I mean... could you ever go Golem once? You're only dead to some crits with Shuckle here. It's very unlikely. I'm just afraid about the, like, you get hit, you're dead to crit, then you die to Pursuit switching out. Like, if you remove Guts from this guy, and you make this guy some other ability, then you can just always switch out on Pursuit. So it's just do this, and then once you do this, you just need to stall this guy. So you can just use, like, Fori at 75. You could do some Forage. I don't even want to bring Fori to this. You can bring Bastiodon. You bring Turtle. Turtle. Do I have a Recover guy that sits on this guy? Yeah, I mean, Chestnut just sits on this guy then. If you can get the Gastro off. I'm naive 22, yeah. I'm naive 22. I should be naive 22. So we'll bring Turtle, I guess. I mean, I guess Golem's a good bring. We'll bring Golem. Dude, no way. Maybe it is just level the Ledian then here. That's crazy. My Kingdra's so ass, dude. He's so ass. Ah, dude, if he was a Swift Swim Kingdra, he would be a demon. Kingler, he would be an absolute demon. And then we need Steelix. We need Steelix. We need Rocky. It's turned around a lot. It's turned around a lot in the end game. It's turned around a lot in the end game for sure. And maybe I want to throw like an emergency Intimidate on this. Are you 28 attack spring or nah? Bring Kingdra as the best Intimmer, and I'll bring a Flymon, which will also just be Pidgeot, which also can Intim in emergency. Okay, this looks like it. It's always lead here. I think I need a small Healing Berry on this. My Steelix is what? Minus attack. So Mago should be fine. I guess I could go Wiki because it's not minus special attack on this. I go Wiki. Gyarados. Shuck Bob. I think I legit need to go Citrus on Shuck Bob. I think I have to go Citrus. It's just too risky. This is more risky than some fights, to be honest. I could try to get away with a smaller Healing Berry, but I'm not going to. Item here will be like Bright Powder. Yeah, item here is Bright Powder. Item here is also Bright Powder. I guess Bright Powder is better on Pidgeot. So we'll go Bright Powder here. And we'll go Bright Powder on here, which is also better. Where's my actual bright powder? I think it's in the box. It might be on my wall rain still. I just didn't take items off because I'm bad. Okay, I want this. Put this on Gara. And then let's just bag this. Bag. I didn't leave any items on these guys when I put them in here? No, okay. Alright, okay. So then we do... Item on Chestnut is probably like... I don't know. Focus Band. Item on Golem is like Healing Berry. Can I go Figgy on Golem? My Golem's impish, right? No, my Golem is relaxed. Not relaxed, sassy, sorry. Minus speed. So I can go Wiki on this too. And let's level Chestnut a little bit. I don't think I really care going into Trick Room about Chestnut being under-leveled. I think I want... I guess there's a level you might be faster than things. We obviously get rid of Fire Spin here, so... I think we'll go like 90 on Chestnut, maybe 90 something. Is there a level that you remember, Luke, of this being like meaningful? Like, is there a level where like Chestnut over a specific level started to become like kind of scary, basically? Like where you wanted to underspeed something in Trick Room? I think probably 91 is probably fine. I'll just keep it at 91 for now. I also need a Surfmon. I need a Surfmon. That means I can't bring one of these guys. I could bring Starmie is bad. Kingdra just random Surf. I just won't bring a Flymon then. I'll just swim back. I think I'll just go like 94 then. I want every level on this in case of emergency. I'll just go no item Kingdra. There's no reason to pre-sleep here. Because Heracross doesn't have anything. I need to make sure I repel the whole way. And what are the wild encounter levels? Level 90, right? So I should always be able to run in grass. Let me double check. But I should always be able to run in grass here. Yeah, I should always be able to run at level 90, and I'm leading Steelix. Or repel should always work at level 90. This is why we don't mess around with the swimmers and Fisherman Greg and stuff. You know what I mean? So that we just don't have these, like, accidents. Because, like, Ramuke almost wiped to this fight. The swimmers, because he didn't take it, because he tried to dodge. Okay. I'm always able to run here. There should never be an overlap. I'm level 100 lead. Should be fine. Let me get my items here. I don't know what they are. There's also no other trainers here, right? It should be no more trainers here at this point. That's what they said. They said the dodge was free, and then, like, Ramuke's literal closest wipe was, like, on this fight. Because he, like, ran into the optional. Let me look at items on 221. Quick Powder I got. Ultra Ball I got. I got Endure. This is just not documented at all. That item's just not documented. Okay. Let's be super careful here exploring around. Pure Incense. I guess I should just go get the Honey Tree first in case of accident. That way I just take it out of the rotation here of things that can happen. Okay, here it is. Should be on 221? I am. Okay. We're going to try to catch a Heracross. It's guaranteed Heracross. Guaranteed Heracross. I just honey and run. Hopefully Steelix can run from these level 10 mons. Welcome, Braun. I've never had you on this run. Okay. Okay, Heracross in. Okay. So we're gonna paralyze this guy with Glare and give him guts. Paralyze this guy with Glare. Even if he max roll crits me here, I should be fine. Okay. Let me calc against an actual Heracross here. I've given him guts, but he's not toxic poisoned. Okay, I am never dead to pursuit switching out crit here. I need to go hard Shuckle. I'm about to get... I guess technically I could, if I wanted to increase my odds, I could int him with Gara. But if it clicks Facade, I'm just dead to crit. I'm also dead to Pursuit switching out. It's just hard Shuckle here. No Pursuit means this can be Cross Chopper Megahorn. I would prefer for this to be Facade. Don't crit. How much damage is this? How much damage was that? That was 58 damage. That means he's definitely not plus attack. Like, he's not plus attack. That's for sure. He could still be max IV and roll a 58, but he's not plus attack. Because if he was plus attack, he could never really roll a 58 unless he was low IV. Which is, like, about the same anyway. So he's probably, like, somewhere in this range. Let's say max attack IV. I should never be dead to Mega Horn crit then, so I should always be able to Gastro Acid here. That's perfect. Don't crit this ideally. It shouldn't really matter, but just don't. Okay. So now he's no longer Guts. He's no longer Guts. Shuckle never dies to Pursuit switching out crit. I should switch now because I don't want to use my Citrus Berry. I think it's free to always go Gara here. Not always, actually. Well, yeah, it's actually always free to go Gara. Because if he clicks Pursuit and I switch out, unless I get Cross Chop crit on the switch in, then I could be dead to Pursuit crit. I can also just go Golem and start throwing balls. Can also go Chestnut and just wall this guy. He's not Guts, though. What level Chestnut am I? 94? Can also go Steelix now and kind of wall this guy. Do I have any way of chipping this guy? What's his catch rate? His catch rate's 33. Which means with the... What HP roughly do I need to get this guy to make it start being profitable to throw Dusk Balls? Heracross with a Dusk Ball. And he's 100% HP. It's like a 16%. And if I get him to like 50%, it's like 33%. Do I have any way of actually chipping this guy safely here? Golem can kill him sometimes. Chestnut can kill him a lot of the time. Gyarados can't kill him, but I can't go Gyarados. I think I might just have to burn my Citrus Berry here to Sand Tomb this guy. I really don't want to use my Citrus Berry on this Heracross. Let me get its nature right here. So if it's like that, then Steelix is taking minimal from this guy. I just have to be above 48 HP. If I get hit by a move on Shuckle right now and it's Megahorn, I'll proc Citrus. I can go Gara here maybe once. It's a little bit risky to do so, to int him this guy. If I int him this guy, I would be dead to Pursuit's double crit, basically. Only double crit. I think it's probably safe to go Gara then. Okay, that's just never mind. Okay. Now because I int him this guy, we can go to Golem here and sit on this guy for a little bit. Can Kingdra ever do damage to this guy? Not really. It's just throw balls. There's really no line to chip this guy. Just throw balls. Go here. HP number I need to be above is 68. Just throw balls. Always Dusk Ball. Okay, we just first balled it. Powerful Heracross name. What's the one that everyone always calls us in CK+? It's like Vigor or whatever. You know what I mean? This guy could be the juicer. He could be the juicer. He's not a juicer. It's known to be true that this guy's not a juicer. This is the Triple H. I'm into that. Okay. Okay, so now I can't run into any optionals, because there should be no optionals here. I believe so, at least. I need to get a bunch of items here. There are no more fights on this on this route, right? I don't think so. X scissor in. Yeah, we got X scissor. That's the main item I wanted from here. I want my expert belt and my focus sash. Right, so there should be an expert belt in. There should be an item in the house. This guy gives me a focus sash, right? It is safe to talk to this guy. Yeah, this guy gives me focus sash, which is huge. I'm definitely going to use that. Okay, focus sash in. We're looking for a red shard, and we're looking for an expert belt. Expert belt, bang. Red shard. We're looking for red shard. I actually don't have the item of red shard marked in here. It must be like hidden or something. But I don't actually have it in the docks, like, because I wrote over it by accident. It's probably around here somewhere, though. I can probably find it. Like, it's probably a hidden item somewhere here. There it is. Hyper potion. Excellent. There's a hidden item up there. Axe revive. I don't want that. Where is this item, bro? Where is this? Is it up here? No. Is it here? Oh, it's there. Should be right here. Or right here. Bang. Okay. Alright. Let's go check what this Heracross is. Max Repel lasts a surprising long time, huh? Okay, let's see who the Heracross is. Heracross check. Impish, okay. I mean, that's not terrible. That's fine. I mean, 23 attack is good. 3 speed is bad. But 23 attack is good. I don't think this guy outspeeds Dialga. With 3 speed, probably not. Let's check. I don't think so. Blank Heracross. With 23 attack, 3 speed. Yeah, you're slower than Dialga. You'd have to be plus speed to be faster. That means I have to use my Custap here. Yeah, I'm probably going to have to use my Custap on this then. If Heracross doesn't kill, doesn't outspeed and kill, then probably nothing's going to kill. There's no way that Swellow does any damage into this guy or Palkia. Yeah, I think I probably do need to use Custap then. What speed, Luxray, Lucario, would you need to outspeed this guy? You need more speed than this. I mean, even if you were black belts, like, you wouldn't hit this range. You would need to be adaptability, and you would need to be 24 speed. You have to be 24 speed adaptability to get this kill. Yeah, you have to be 24 speed adaptability. Tough. That means I have to use my Custap. Oh well. We prevail. Run continues. This guy's a delay. Who else is underleveled on purpose? Milo is underleveled on purpose. Let me take off items here. Yeah, there's no way I'm going to be able to do Wayward Cave today. Let's save the Heracross progress. That should mean that if we consult the routing dock, that means that I get no more encounters pretty much for the rest of the run. Is anyone else a bottom of box guy? Relicanth rarely comes out of the box. Then Golem. Chestnut. Do we have a full first box or no? We'll have to relegate one person. No, we have a full first box. Who's in the chamber right now? Yeah, these are all good chamber guys. This looks right to me. I mean, that's the box. Whoever in party. It's like Crobat in party, I guess. So you can always fly. So this is what we got. Crobat plus this for the whole rest of the run, basically. We have a guaranteed Slowbro and Send-Off Springs. We don't know if it's Battle Armor or not, but we do have a guaranteed Slowbro. We also have Mr. Crunchy coming in here. We have a pretty high chance on Acuity Lakefront of Sneasel. We have a bunch of dupes. Acuity Lakefront. We have we have a bunch of dupes here. We want to roll Knight, obviously. But if you roll Knight, it's 18% out of this table. If I can hit the Absol, it'd be way higher chances. So I think I maybe will Rock Smash Coronet. But if I can get this South Exterior, I may try to roll for this Absol or Jinx here at level 100 and try to catch it. It doesn't have Teleport at level 100. It just has a bunch of Demon moves. I don't know how you catch this, but like maybe you could sack something to try to get this encounter. Like it seems unlikely that you can get this. But like if you can, if you have any chance of getting this versus just getting a copycat boom guy, it's basically a copycat boom guy or rolling for this Absol. I think after calcing some E4, I think I would like the Weavile. Obviously it's a 50-50, but I would like the Weavile. So I think I will try to roll this. This is the only other encounter I get. Basically, I get that encounter. I get Wayward Cave for Mr. Crunchy. And then I get Slowbro. I get random guys that don't help me in Distortion World. I get Slowbro and Send-Off Springs. We have a high roll in Celestica Ruins after we get the Sableye. And then these like don't really matter. We just high roll. The only legendary I care about is Registeel and Mesprit. I care about Mesprit and Registeel. I don't really care about anybody else. So this is our box for the rest of the run. This is what we got. I don't know if they're good or not, if it's a good box, but we got a bunch of guys. We have at least in the box, we have at least right now a guaranteed, including Mr. Crunchy. We have a guaranteed 5 E4 mon in the box right now. Like regardless of what else we hit, we have a guaranteed 5 E4 mons in the box right now. So the last two, I'm not sure what they'll be. You can probably guess who the 5 are, but the ones that make sense, like Fori, Mantine, Steelix, Honchkrow, and Mr. Crunchy are all guaranteed E4 mons right now. So those 5 are definitely coming if I don't get anything different. And then the other 2 I'm not sure about. I still need a Flint Sweeper. I don't know who it is. Maybe it's Lucario. Maybe it's somebody else I stumble upon, like a Tyranitar or something. Maybe I stumble upon like some sort of Mence character that could do something demon on that fight. I don't know. But I need a Flint Sweeper still. And I need a another Steel type. Like so a Registeel or a Slowbro. Registeel, Slowbro, or Weavile would change things. Other than those three, I don't think much really changes the E4 box at this point. Those are the only things that can really change anything at this point. So we have to protect those 5 Mons at all costs. We have to protect Steelix, Fortress, Mantine. You know the crazy thing, Luke, is I looked it up, and if you go Choice Scarf, you actually do chain all 3. You just die. If you go Choice Scarf, you actually do kill all 3 Mons in a row that are fire types. If you can just somehow get the Executor out of the picture, you can just chain with Luxray. Yeah, you can. My Luxray is also almost fast enough to sweep Aaron. It's like almost fast enough with Choice Scarf to sweep Aaron. I looked at this. It's not quite fast enough, but it's really close. Like, if you just go Choice Scarf Luxray, you outspeed this and you kill this. You outspeed and you kill this. You outspeed and you kill... I mean, assuming you go, like, get some rocks up or something. You outspeed and you kill this. You outspeed, you kill this. You outspeed, you kill this. You can't kill the Flygon, because Ice Fang is a range. With rocks, it wouldn't kill. The problem is you bait out the Flygon, and you don't outspeed Kingler. You'd have to be max IV to outspeed Kingler. But if you were max IV, max speed Luxray, you could with rocks up, with rocks and 1 spike up, as long as you find a way to deal with Flygon, or bait Flygon in early somehow, you can sweep this fight with Luxray. Anyway. That's all I got. There's nothing else. No items to get. No characters to acquire. The Heracross is acceptable. Heracross is acceptable. We have a bunch of underleveled guys still in the in box 2. We also have this underleveled Milo. We got underleveled Pylo. This guy's ass. We have Mischievous underleveled. All these guys underleveled for baiting. I think we have enough of an array of different types that baiting and Trick Room should be fine. But anyway, that's probably it. That's the end of the stream. I cannot stream tomorrow. I'm going to be gone for like 14 days, basically. And when I get back, I will have the entirety of Trick Room calced. And when I get back in 2 weeks, we're going to do 3 super stream, like a triple or 4 super stream, or we just do like Wayward Cave, an entire section of Trick Room, another entire section of Trick Room, and then Trick Room boss fight, basically. And just do like all of Trick Room in like a week. And just get it completely out of the way. And then we'll get back to the scheduled program of beating this game. But yeah, gonna look at the plugin certainly on my vacation for sure. I mean, come on, if you don't look at the plugin a little bit, you got to be looking at the plugin at all times. Luke said he would uninstall the plugin, but he's still looking at the plugin. You can't fight it. You want to look at the plugin. Who's live playing this game? Let me look at the Pokemon category. Anyone got a good run going right now who's live? There's a ton of people live in Truck. Does anyone have a run that's like a little bit outside of Truck? I haven't read Dylan in a while. Cheesmo's in Fantina Split? Sure, let's raid that guy. Why not? Though I'm probably just going to watch Kindle anyway after this, but let's raid this guy. Let's raid Cheesmo. Why not? Alright. Next stream is like probably like August like 26th or something. August 26th or 27th is next stream. But thanks for watching W stream. Big progress. Next time we make